Okay. Everybody Drinks, episode 9. I had John and Sandra over. They hadn't appeared since episode 1. They're going to be back as soon as we get into camp. Definitely for sure. Maybe a time before that. Maybe we'll go on location at John and Sandra's place. I'm eating cheese and crackers. We talk about shitty tattoos, which I'm apparently the only one that has like a really shitty tattoo. We talk about 5440. We talk about a variety of other topics. You definitely want to join us for Everybody Drinks, episode 9. John and Sandra in the house coming at you. No, I couldn't have been. No, when I'm at work, I always tell everybody I'm easy, but I'm not cheap.
Yeah,
Because I am pretty easy.
but not cheap.
But not cheap.
No, it costs a lot to get me to work. You know I don't like to work.
Oh, yeah.
It better pay well.
Is this all right to work?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
Everyone's good?
Yeah.
Sandra, talk.
Hi.
No, you got to get closer.
I have to get closer.
I'm looking at the levels over here.
I got a small head.
So does your husband.
Oh my God.
I only know that because I'm your tiny dancer.
Yeah.
You should have wore the dress.
You will always be my tiny dancer.
He still has it.
The dress is up north. The dress
No.
and
No, what he wore to the Halloween party.
Oh, the
Oh,
tutu.
The tutu.
Yeah, yeah.
We can bring that up.
Yeah, I can bring it up right now.
Hey, it was. You know what? It's comfortable. Okay.
It's comfortable.
We'll
It's
bring that up
comfortable.
north
I
this
ca-
year.
Oh, I thought you meant bring it up on the screen.
Oh, no.
I don't know where the file is exactly, but I ran into that picture the other day.
What we should do is do a.
That's where the wig came from.
Yeah.
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 From
Yeah.
you.
The pink
Pink
one.
wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do like a one-day fishing tournament up north where you got to fucking.
Wear a dress?
Well, no, like costume up.
I think I'm up. Oh yes, costume up.
Yeah,
We could do that
and
with
you
the
can
Barbie
only
fishing
use-
pole.
Yeah, you
we
can
could
only
do
use-
that with the Barbie fishing pole.
Yeah.
You gonna do it on your guys' fishing trip?
No, we're gonna be too drunk for that.
I think we should do it on your guys' fishing trip.
We're gonna be too drunk for that. Well, you know what? I'll put a message out on.
Well, you can't
on
get
the
into a
Facebook
dress.
page.
You can't get into a dress when you're drunk.
Yes.
Oh no,
We've
100%.
seen it.
I'm glad you said yes. There's nothing wrong with getting into a dress when you're drunk. So, I haven't had you guys on since episode 1
Yep.
of
Been a while.
Everybody Drinks.
It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
Your microphone was screwed up. We were talking about mics before we started here.
Yeah.
Your microphone was really quiet during that one, and that was one of the things I had to fix.
Okay.
And in fixing that, I've made other people's microphones quiet. And
So
Who was
now
there
it's my
that day,
chance to
though?
shine.
I sat beside John, but someone else was there.
no, there was me, you, Susie, Haley, Johnny.
That's right.
Now, is
And
that
John.
when we talked about putting the greatest band together?
Yes.
Like
The dead,
singer,
the
per drummer,
dead.
dead.
You had to be dead though.
they had to be dead.
Yeah, that's why Johnny
Yeah.
wasn't allowed to be the drummer because
Yeah.
But you're coming up with names.
he was still alive.
Names of the band.
Yeah.
Did we come up with a name for the band
John
of
had
dead
names.
people?
Yeah, I had Full Throttle Ass Punch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back.
And if you just take the first letter off each word, it's F tap.
I'm sure we can come up with a lot of stuff for F-Tap.
Yeah, Full Throttle Ass Punch, greatest
Mm-hmm.
fucking punk band ever.
Oh, that's already a name of a band?
No,
No.
I just made that up.
Yeah.
I wanted to name like
Your
I named
kid?
the other band
your
the-
children?
when I was playing in the band in Brantford before I ran into Stefan. It was called the Bastards.
You got videos out still.
The Bastards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like spelled T-U-R-D.
BASS turd.
Turd.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
you have videos still out there.
Somewhere out there's videos.
There is videos.
But yeah, it just coming up with funny names.
Yeah.
You know, you could also. I also thought of problem solver, because everybody's all like, you know, oh, what do you want to put on? Put on problem solver. Problem solved.
We didn't like that one.
No,
No.
I thought it was a good one.
My band names were never funny. I was always going to be, my band was going to be called Post Hole.
Post
hole?
hole.
Yeah.
Nice.
But like it's a play on Postal. And it
Yeah.
was going to be a thrash band.
Yeah.
Right? Like shooting people.
We can still do it.
I
You
have
gotta-
it on my guitar. I literally have Postal on my guitar.
We can still do it. You got a drummer?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I know a couple
Steph.
drummers.
Steph.
Steph.
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul?
Paul.
Nichols.
He drums?
He's a drummer.
I didn't know that.
Prendergast. Did you guys
Yeah,
meet Prendergast?
Yeah.
Steve?
He drums?
Yeah. Oh, Prendergast is a good drummer.
Oh, yeah.
Really, he's drummed in several Christian choirs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good drummer. The first time I ever seen that guy, he was drumming in what do they call them when you're at a public school and you have a band?
Choir?
No,
No, that's a church.
Oh,
no, a band.
Or orchestra.
orchestra?
Yeah, he drummed in the
Yeah.
orchestra
I
in
play-
the Norwich Public School Orchestra.
I
Really?
played
That's
trumpet.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I played
You
trumpet.
played trumpet?
I was first trumpet.
you were a trumpeter.
Yep.
You were a trumper.
She was a trumper.
Yeah. Fucking love trumpers here.
Then I picked up guitar.
You don't look like a trumper.
No. No comment.
I picked up the guitar several times and I just put it down after. I learned enough guitar to get laid, but I still struggle with the G string.
I knew something like that was coming up. Just waiting
You can't
for
find
it.
the spot.
Yeah, it just it
You have a
never
hard-
sounds right.
You have a hard time staying in the pocket too. Don't you?
Oh no, I'm all about the pocket. That's where I get all my action. So you guys were here for episode 1. That's when the hydro went out.
Yes.
The hydro went out,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
everything stayed going. I don't know how, but all the hydro was out. And then
Aliens.
we come back in, and that was like 3.
Oh, that was no. I was gonna say longer.
No, because I've only
Really?
had the porch for 3
Three-
summers.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was the first summer I had the porch.
Yeah.
I gotta put some WD-40 on my chair because I can
You got
hear
a
it.
squeaker over
I
there.
got
right?
I got a squeaker. Yeah, this is a haunted podcast. I'm not farting, just so everybody knows. That's not what's going on. So you guys went to see 5440.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Last
Yeah.
week.
It was really good.
Yeah, and they played Hootie and the Blowfish. Like,
Yeah.
what was that all about?
He actually talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did too.
Apparently
You didn't
they
even
get,
respond.
No.
You didn't respond to my comment.
No.
apparently they get mixed up with them on what was the song he was saying that they got mixed up. They thought Hootie and the Blowfish sang, but it was really
It's,
5440.
It wasn't the one I said. That was
No,
clearly.
it
That
wasn't
was-
one gun.
no.
It
I
was,
Googled
She lies to me.
She
lies. She lies to me.
is that what he said? So when they started,
That's clearly 5440. That's a
yeah.
good
Yeah.
song. That's a really good song.
It could have been Ocean Pearl.
They sing that.
Yeah.
Ocean Pearl. You said their
Yeah,
hit
but
was
there was-
something else. Ocean
What?
Pearl is their hit.
there was no one gun.
Really?
They got a couple hits, right?
Yeah. I Go Blind.
I Go Blind. Yeah, that could have been the one.
That's Hootie.
Anyway,
isn't
it was
I-
one of those songs.
I Go
But
Blind
Scott-
is Hootie, isn't it?
And I think that's what he was implying. was
no, I Go Blind was not Hootie. It
So
was
which one did they?
5440.
They covered a Hootie song.
They
though.
did. They did.
And that's when you posted.
And at the very end, they did. They did a couple cover band ones.
I don't mind covering a song, but Hootie and the Blowfish shouldn't even have sung Hootie and the Blowfish song. So there's no reason for any other band to do it.
Yeah.
But it was weird how they started out. Like in the very corner was an old style like radio, and then he sat down with a book, and he started reading because they have a book out,
Yeah.
and that's how they started introducing all the players, and each player actually had a song.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they sang a song, and then about the band.
Yeah, there was a story behind each member of
Each
the
member
band.
of the band.
Now, is that off their new, like, did they have
Yeah.
a new album out? Is that why they're touring?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said they were coming out with new songs and their book.
Huh.
So they played a good show.
Yeah.
They
They're a good band.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Ocean
Ocean
Pearl.
Pearl.
I call it ocean perch.
That would be a giant fish.
Yeah.
if you had
That would be.
If you had ocean perch, I've seen perch come out of our lake and then
Yeah.
Lake Erie, they just get bigger.
Bigger.
So in the ocean, they're going to be like, what do they call them? Peacock bass?
Yeah, peacock bass. Actually, those suckers can get pretty big, man.
Perch or peacock bass?
Peacock bass.
Yeah.
They
Wait,
get
that's
big,
that's
man.
in the
Florida.
Amazon.
Yeah, they might have them in. I'm not exactly sure. I know you can get them down in Florida.
Yeah.
I know that.
You know what else you can
So-
get in Florida?
Yeah, a lot
Cocaine.
of you ever seen the meme?
Florida was built on cocaine.
You ever seen the meme of the mom standing in front of the two kids and they're holding a brick of cocaine each? She said, "Took my kids fishing for the first, and they caught their first cocaine."
I've never seen that.
No,
No,
never?
I've never either.
Really?
Are you making that up right now?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
no.
It's on one of my fishing things.
We can get AI to create us a nice
Yeah.
picture. No, it makes sense.
Well, they got snow, so
That's clearly what he's saying.
yeah.
Ron Snow, man,
That's what you're implying.
tried to break out lines on shit that's going to melt in 2 seconds.
I heard Florida got just about as much snow this winter as they did in the 80s.
Well, you know what? There's probably like a bunch of cocaine still in packages floating around the ocean, or not floating, but like sitting at the bottom. You know.
Did you imagine them sharks? No wonder why they're eating
Well, you
people.
gotta think about how many planes flew over, like small Cessnas flying low. They could have crashed or fucking bottomed out or
Yeah.
whatever. How many boats ran into
Boats.
problems and shit? too?
Submarines.
Submarines.
Pablo Escobar was floating
Yep.
submarine. He wasn't
He
floating
bought
them.
them off the Russians.
he
bought 'em
wasn't
off the
floating them.
Russians.
Yeah.
Isn't there a video out of a shark biting into cocaine in the ocean?
We need a cocaine shark movie.
There's gotta be.
They got cocaine
got-
bear. We need cocaine shark.
What, wasn't there one coming out called like a meth crocodile or something? Meth croc or something? Meth croc.
There is now. As soon as I get my production company going, I'm just struggling to get sweaters made.
Did you ever see Cocaine Bear?
No,
Oh,
Oh.
dude, it's
I don't watch
fucking-
movies, so
Isn't it a
it's
true
ridiculous. No, if a
no.
bear
There
ate
was a bear that
No,
Yeah, there was a bear that ate cocaine, but
Yeah.
it died like fucking,
10 seconds later.
Yeah, because you cannot ingest. I don't
Well, in
care
the
what
movie he didn't
size
die.
you are. You can't.
Hunter Thompson, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Hunter. Tommy Lee.
All of Motley Crue.
Yeah,
And most of the 80s hair band music
100%.
people.
Ozzy.
Ozzy, yes.
Yeah.
Ozzy. Yeah, those were some fun times.
David
I bet.
Lee Roth was the only one to out cocaine Ozzy.
Really?
Yep.
That's a documented?
Yep.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, they were doing shows and they ended up in the hotel and David Lee Roth's like, "Oh, come on over to my room," and Ozzy goes over to the room, so they just start blasting lines
Yeah.
like left, right, and center, like they're going to fucking town.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Ozzy disappears. They can't find him. Like a couple hours later, he's supposed to be on stage. They were panicking. They're like, "Where the fuck is Ozzy?" Ozzy's back in his room, fucking crashed out because he did so much cocaine the day before.
He fell
that
asleep?
He fucking crashed out, and they couldn't find him. But he crashed out in a different hotel room.
It's,
No.
Yeah. No, he did.
sounds like me trying to get ready for a podcast.
3 times, wasn't it? 3.
I mean, you gotta think about how much cocaine they did back in the 80s. Like,
The 2020s was a hell of a time.
Yeah.
No, now, to your point, what you're saying, I just watched a video today
Yeah.
that the first time Van Halen went to England, they
Yeah.
opened for Black Sabbath.
Yep.
And everybody was there to see Black Sabbath. Nobody had ever heard of Van Halen at all. And when Van Halen got on the stage, everybody just stood there with their jaws down going, who the fuck are these Americans? Like, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
At a Black Sabbath show,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? Just because Eddie Van Halen is such a good
Well,
guitar player.
They did a bunch of shows with Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
And Van Halen, if I'm not wrong, was actually discovered by Gene Simmons.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking Jews.
What?
Oh,
You guys aren't Jewish, are you? Sorry. No, I did. Can we edit that out? Sorry.
Yeah, apparently Gene Simmons did see him playing at a bar and then, talked to him after the show and then it rolled on from there. So,
Yeah, wow. It was the 80s was a crazy time for music.
well,
Like,
you got to remember that this was in the 70s, late 70s.
Late 70s,
late
yeah.
70s.
Okay, yeah. But you could you could literally take any of them guys that were in shitty bands, and the guitar players were just so good,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good, like flailing,
Yep.
crazy. And you know what? There's probably still just as good at guitar players, but they're all at home and they're. What did Bill Maher say earlier? Masturbatoriums. Fucking guitar players.
Well, Jimmy Page said the first time he saw Jimi Hendrix play, he wanted to quit guitar because he thought Jimi Hendrix was just
Oh, Jimi Hendrix was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
like
on top
incredible.
of
The
it.
guy could play the guitar like
Yeah.
nobody else. It's like, how are you coming up with that sound? What's this? What's that? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he doing?
Having acid in
Yeah.
your headband apparently enhances your guitar playing. Good thing they didn't have.
Who knew, right?
Good thing they didn't put drug restrictions or piss tests
Yeah,
on professional musicians.
100%.
Music would be so lame.
Could you
Well, it'd be
imagine?
as lame as it is right now.
Yeah.
oh. But then you got the bass players.
Oh, bass players keep the whole fucking band together.
See,
Bass players are the weirdest fucking people on the planet.
you're sitting across from one.
No, I know.
I'm not that fucking weird. I mean, like, okay,
I'm not saying
well, okay, maybe a little.
No, literally every band. Like, let's start at the top. Where was the top of bass players? I'm gonna
Where was the
say
top of bass players?
Les Claypool. Pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, but let's
Dave Novoselic, or no, Chris Novoselic.
Chris Novoselic.
Weird dude.
Weird dude. Great bass player.
I'm not saying anything about their skills on the bass.
Les Claypool played a style that was just so like when he came out and he started slapping that bass, and it was just like, damn, listen to that.
Okay,
man.
so let's talk weird dudes, bass players. And
All right.
I'll say a name. You tell me if they're a weird dude or a bass player.
Okay,
Flea.
fucked up. Great bass player.
Yeah, weird dude.
Yeah.
Lemmy
He
Kilmeister.
actually started in the band as a drummer.
Flea did.
Yep.
He's Australian. I just found that out today. Look
Really?
at.
I
don't know. Somebody Google that.
Apparently, when the band
Google.
first formed, Flea was actually playing the drums, and they got
Flea Australian?
another drummer.
Good thing, because he's
Yeah.
one of the best bass players ever to fucking pick up
he's
the
amazing.
instrument.
Flea is an amazing bass player. Like,
Flea was born Michael Blazary in Melbourne in 1962.
really.
There you go.
Look at him. He fucking looks Australian. He
Well,
looks
he
like
looks
an
like a
old
surfer.
European. He looks like an old English criminal.
He looks like the short guy that comes out of the bush and wrestles an alligator.
With his dick in a sock.
That's got to be intimidating for the alligator.
No, definitely.
No, every time we go to a
Do
concert,
alligators have big dicks?
I don't. I don't know. I've never checked out an alligator dick.
I bet you they're just little. Look how aggressive they are.
Maybe it's an innie that becomes like a super big Audi.
Yeah, I never got an alligator hard.
How do they have sex?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
I don't know. You're talking alligators or crocodiles are two different species.
I bet you their dicks are very similar. That's like saying, is a coyote's dick like a dog's dick?
Probably. They're coyotes or dogs.
I don't think they're
Nah.
just like dogs. They're canine. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, next time you're out coyote hunting, you fucking grab one of those fuckers and you inspect that fucking dog's dick.
I'm more interested in the crocodile alligator dick.
Kind of curious now.
Yeah. Yeah, we should see, that's why I need somebody to be able to Google this shit. We need to see crocodile dicks compared to alligator dicks right now.
Okay.
Somebody, where's Rainin?
But hold on.
Oh,
hold
Rainin's on a date. Rainin's on a date. Rainin's not on the show.
I
Just
thought
What?
don't crocodiles they're self-breeding or something like that?
What?
They're fucking
No.
do you know how many more
Amphibians?
people would be on the
Like, I
planet
don't
if we
know.
were? The amount of times I've been told to go fuck myself, I'd
I'd
have
my
like
best
900 kids right now.
fuck. Dude, if I could fuck myself, I would never work, man. It'd be the
Okay,
best
wait.
fuck. I'd be at home.
I'd have a lot of kids.
Twisting my own nipples, you know?
No, because they lay eggs.
Yeah.
They have eggs. They,
They
lay,
lay
eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, well, there's got to be.
So there's
like,
got to be a way.
so is there
so,
like
like-
a rooster crocodile? I don't know how that works.
That'd be kind of fucking weird, though.
I don't know how chicken. I don't know how chickens get fertilized eggs. I've never cracked open a fucking quarter.
No, they don't.
I've never cracked open a quarter chicken dinner from Swiss Chalet.
All right, you got another bass player?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say Lemmy, but
Lemmy's
no,
God.
no, I know, but he's not even that weird. So I
No,
think
he's
Lemmy
not.
is the least weirdest bass player on the planet.
Yep,
And if you say fucking Geddy Lee, you can fucking. This podcast is over.
he is a bass player and a singer.
Yeah, but he's not very good at either one. He might be a decent bass player.
Trying to hold
He can't sing.
back my emotions on this one.
Are you a Rush fan?
I
No.
do like some of their stuff.
No would be the
I've-
correct
I've,
answer.
I've never seen
This-
Rush live.
No.
I've seen music videos and shit like that. I've never seen him live in concert. So I like
Have you
some of
heard
their
his voice?
But what, like singled out, like just his voice?
No, just anything that he's ever like. I've never talked to him, so we're just going with his singing voice. Terrible.
Well,
Rush is terrible. We might have to call a friend on this one. I gotta fucking pee. Somebody point the camera towards the bathroom. No, I'm not going
well,
yet.
you don't have a piss jug? Shit, Sandra, you bring the sheepy?
I need piss jugs. Oh, fireball shots. Oh, this is Everybody Drinks podcast. Everybody drinks.
Cheers.
Everybody drinks.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming on. We're still talking about bass players. Lemmy's the most normal.
Yeah.
What's with the outfits though that they wear?
What are you talking about?
Okay, every time we go to a concert, the bass players got this weirdest outfit.
Because they're the
ever.
weirdest dude in the band.
And they stand.
It's actually the drummer that's
No,
the weirdest.
you do the stance. How do they stand? You always
One
they
foot
just-
on the fucking
See?
amp.
Bass players.
One
Who else?
foot on the amp.
Yeah.
Bass guitar right between the legs. I can just stand there with your chin up and look at people.
I need my fucking dick in my hand right now so I can pee. You guys keep talking about that.
Todd's got to pee.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the podcast is over.
Todd, you got. Todd's peeing right now, folks.
Well,
Well,
with the stance. What's
yeah,
with
the stance is important
Why?
because we play a big instrument. Yeah.
I don't know. It's the outfits as well.
Well, I mean, that depends on the band itself. I mean, if the band's wearing costumes and that. I mean, look at Limp Bizkit. What's his name? He always comes out in a costume, and the rest of the band doesn't. The guitar player, what's his name? Josh Borland.
That I would not know.
And Borland is actually the son of, remember Tim Allen's show
Yeah.
back in the 90s, and his partner on his TV show in the TV show?
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Like his actual TV sitcom show.
You gotta
Yeah.
smoke one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one. And then his partner, remember they did the Tool show, Tool Time?
Yeah.
His partner in that show, Borland, is actually Wes Borland's father.
Father?
Yeah.
Really?
No,
No
way.
way.
I just
The
joined
guy in the
this.
beard. The guy in the beard.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit, yeah. His
That-
dad
Tool
is,
Time?
his dad was the co-actor for Tim Allen in Tool
No,
Time.
I know exactly. I only caught a little bit of what you're saying, but
Yeah.
that's craziness.
Yeah.
So basically, we're not going anywhere because we have no. Oh, you're a child actor, so we do have hope.
Ah,
Yeah.
No, everybody drinks. We're going somewhere. We have hope here at Everybody Drinks,
because not everybody knows this.
and nobody's Jewish.
No.
Okay, no, that's
French.
That's a bad thing.
French.
If we were Jewish, we'd already be a hit.
But no one knows this. Maybe not
No.
about John.
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That John was a child actor.
Yeah.
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 What's that? If you're really drunk? Yeah, that's a bad idea. If I'm really drunk, I do too, and then I go to bed right after.
Todd hates smoking weed with me all the time up the trailer. Todd?
It's not just
No.
you. It's not, I just hate smoking weed.
I know.
Oh.
But then you get to the point where you're just like, fine, fuck it, give me the
Oh.
joint, John.
We got mushrooms.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
They're the only time I've ever had a bad trip on mushrooms are those mushrooms.
Okay, see you later.
I don't know whether it was my mood that day, but
Yeah, no.
I've had them for 6 months and
You just put up the
No,
biggest
no,
red
no.
flag. Hey, you guys want to eat some mushrooms? These are the worst ones I've ever had.
and I've
No.
had a lot of mushrooms. You know what we should do? Do you want some Fireball? Are you fucking sure? Are you certain? We have behind the scenes. We have the merch girl, Tammy.
Hi, merch girl.
Hi.
Yeah, we're actually. I'm gonna take the time to. Can you grab me a couple shot glasses from the merch table?
We're,
From the merch table. Did Tammy design the shot glasses? I showed you that.
yeah.
Do you know how they do that? The etching?
No.
It's a compound. She puts like the stencil over it, and
Yeah.
you rub the compound on it, and then wipe it off. Is that how it works? And then it ends up like that. She's got one that's a green one.
Oh.
But it's a compound that you wipe on
Yep.
there, and then it looks like it's
Like-
been etched. To me, it looks etched.
Yeah.
When she
Yeah.
showed me how it's done, I was like, "That's fucking insane." I would have.
I would have never.
I would have never guessed
Yeah.
that in a million
No.
years.
It pretty much burns the glass, so it never comes off.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna. You drink Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thankfully we had a saving grace.
Sorry.
Sandra forgot the Fireball.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
But we have enough. You
For
sure
a
you don't
shot.
want one? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pour up some shots. What were we talking about before that?
Well, bass players and then
Yes, bass players.
Bass players, West
child
Borland.
actor.
Child,
Child
actors.
actors.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't end up like Macaulay Culkin or something.
Yeah, I never got that far into it.
Good thing.
Yeah,
I'm
no
glad to
doubt.
hear it.
But we do have the picture in your portfolio. Whoa.
Yeah, but that was just a resume.
That was a resume.
Yeah,
How long
That's
did
a
you act
resume.
for, though, again?
5-6 years.
And what was the show? B9.
9B.
9B.
Then I did
B9.
B9 is probably closer to the truth.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Nine-
B9 means, but it
Nine-
sounds,
9B. I knew it was something like that.
sounds
it
like
was
something a
9B.
bass player
The
would
show,
do.
The show was supposed to be based a small town out in like way north Canada.
Like Martin River.
Yeah, farther.
You skateboarded.
Yeah, I was a skateboarder in the show. What else? I did Taming of the Shrew, which was a Shakespeare play.
Taming of the Shrew?
Taming of the Shrew.
Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah.
Okay. And this lasted 5 years.
No, I did other things too.
Oh, yeah?
Commercials.
No commercials.
Did you have that sexy beard?
No, fuck.
He had hair. Wait, no, he had hair back then. He had hair back then. Blonde.
Yes, I had hair back then.
He had hair.
Yeah. Hey, I used to have hair once, too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so we are drinking Fireball from the skulls of our tiny little enemies.
Nice.
Everybody drinks. Thanks to Tammy.
Tammy,
Thank you.
this one's for you, Tammy.
Yeah, this one's for you. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
Everybody drinks.
Everybody drinks. Goddamn Fireball.
Fireball. Have you heard of these pickle Fireball shots they're doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Like not a pickle bag. And I've come to learn that pickleback is not an invention that was created in Brantford. I won't go any further with that story.
No, go.
We were doing picklebacks and turkey. We were doing
Why you
picklebacks.
hold back now?
Yeah, Steph's never going to watch this show. He refuses to be on it.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right.
I want his wife on here to, like, not on the Everybody Drinks podcast, but I'd love to have her on
Oh.
here
Yeah.
just to do a podcast about Frankie's and the way
She's
Frankie's
she's
in
got lots of
Brantford.
stories.
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna plug-
Angie would.
Yeah, I'm going to plug Frankie's in Brantford. They're
Yep.
an Everybody Drinks stronghold.
Yep.
Great bar, great
Great
people.
bar.
Go to. This
Go
is
to
just going to be one
Frankie's.
long commercial of merch stores and all the businesses that we
I
know.
used to go there back like in my 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's a great bar.
A lot
Great.
of bars in Brantford
But
are
Steph
closing
won't
down.
come on my podcast because he thinks it's going to hurt his construction business. Bond Construction.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. If you need a
Great.
bathroom done, go see Steph.
Steph gets that shit done
He
real
gets
good.
her
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
No, this is a very serious plug for them guys.
Yeah.
And I just made my cigarette wet. Must have been a female. No, I would like to. I have two styles of podcasts. I do Everybody Drinks, which is the one that we are landed on, but I also have just podcasts I do
Yeah.
with just not Everybody Drinks. And I'd like to have. I want Steph on Everybody Drinks. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, maybe.
But I'd like to get Ange on one just to promote her business,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's a drinking establishment.
Yeah.
So
It's
what's the big deal?
One of the longer standing ones in Brantford.
Yeah, it is.
There's
No,
a
here.
lot of bars closing down in Brantford.
Yeah. I don't think it's going anywhere.
No.
No,
No,
Frank
it
Seems
won't.
to have a
No.
good stronghold.
No, they got the good regulars that come in and that they got a lot of people that go there. It's very well known.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, it's a good
yeah,
atmosphere.
it's been around
No.
for a long time,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Good
So,
bands.
Yeah, good bands, karaoke, football games.
They do family
Bills
things.
games.
Though. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they do family things together. They even will shut
Yeah.
it down for.
Well,
Yeah.
New Year's they do is it a chili cook-off they do on New
Yeah,
Year's?
they do a
Yeah.
New
They
Year's
just
Day.
did their chili cook-off.
Yeah.
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 No, we love Frankie's.
Yeah.
We're fucking big Frankie's fans on Everybody Drinks podcast.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Brantford, for whatever reason, court or something, go to Frankie's.
And then you can crash at John and Sandra's.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%, you can sleep with the dogs. I'm sure
In the jam
In the
room.
jam-
Don't touch my bass.
See, that's how you know he's a bass player. He's probably. You want to know what? You can't touch his bass because he's probably sleeping with it.
I actually haven't picked it up in a while.
No.
No,
And I
it's
should.
been years.
I should
No,
pick it
it's
back
been
up
years.
again.
You know what? I picked up my guitar today and then I moved it across the room so I could move the TV over here.
Yeah.
I have a keyboard too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're a keyboardist?
I
Are you?
Dabbled.
What do they call
Dabbled.
dabbled. Dabbled.
that? Better than diddled. I diddled my keyboard.
I was just dibbling in it.
Yeah, never diddle your keyboard.
So where John used to own
Especially if
his
it's a bong organ. It's way too young.
Skin flute.
No, I have my first guitar because I still have that. John bought me that,
Yeah.
and then because where John used to live, his neighbor was Frankie,
Yep.
and he played for who? Who did he play for?
He only did one show with Gowan.
Gowan.
Gowan's a pretty
Yeah.
decent. Is that You're a Strange Animal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he
100%.
They,
played.
they had a ride at Woodstock Fair called
No,
the
it's okay.
Himalaya, and it was like a fucking really shitty ride. But
You're a strange animal.
Yeah, then they
That's
just-
what I know.
do you remember that? Do you
Yeah.
remember the Woodstock Fair?
Yeah.
You're a Strange Animal in the Himalaya. Yeah. Okay.
Good
he-
old
he
80s
teach-
music,
Well,
eh?
he used to. He's retired now, but he
Yeah.
used to teach.
Retarded?
We can't use that word.
No, we can
Oh,
now.
we can now.
Yes, Donald
Yeah,
Trump's the president.
Yep. And fag.
As long as they're doing retarded shit, you can call them a retard. And if they're doing gay shit, we can call them faggots. I'm getting banned from YouTube. I've already called out the Jews, the
Well-
retards, and the fags.
We'll cut those parts out.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
But no,
gonna.
he,
I'm a lazy
Fuck
editor.
it.
He teach guitar. He keyboard, even singing lessons.
Keyboard and guitar has exactly the same note structure.
Yeah,
Like as far as chords go,
because I knew the chords, I knew the notes because of trumpet. So
because
But
I
here's the thing.
you're the
gotta
only
be-
one getting political here. You're fucking talking about Trump again. No, the guy that taught me how to deal with the guitar fretboard
Yeah.
Yeah.
was playing a keyboard while he showed me.
Yep.
Yeah. So
All
you're right.
all those notes are on the keyboard. They're
Face.
all on the keyboard.
In the same spots.
yeah.
And the chords are exactly. Obviously,
Oh,
you're not
well,
holding your
that's
keyboard
that's
like
why
this.
that's
Yeah.
why when bands, especially the bass player, when you get a keyboard in there,
Especially the bass player.
when you get a keyboard in there, you have to go up to the keyboard player and say, "Listen, from A to G on this part of the keyboard, you do not play. We already have a fucking bass player. You can fuck right off. You can play everything else, but you do not play those 6 fucking keys."
I got
But-
two words. Sorry, Sandra.
No.
Go.
Yeah, but you don't know notes.
No,
See,
I
I know
tabs.
notes.
You only know chords.
He
I know tabs.
he doesn't know. No,
I did a lot of tabs.
Yeah, me too. But here's the thing. Here's how I learned. Here's how I learned was from my buddy Rick years ago. That's no longer with us. Respect, Rick.
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Rick was the one that kept me playing the bass and encouraged me because he didn't have a bass player. And we
he
hung
knew-
around all the
and-
time.
And I'll bet you were the weirdest person he knew.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we'd have
Oh no.
we'd have Jordy on the drums, and then Rick playing guitar, and then Anthony playing guitar, and then like we need a
Who's
bass.
Anthony? Who's Anthony?
You met Anthony.
Yeah, you met Anthony.
And
He
this-
came up to the
I was
camp.
only doing a Wayne's World reference. I was only doing a
But
Wayne's
here's
World.
the thing: they're like there was a bass guitar down there in the basement, and they're all jamming out and having a good time, and I'm down there too, right? Like I'm the one cooking the bottle tokes, right? Because everybody else is jamming, so I'm passing around bottle tokes.
I
and
don't
they're
think
like,
I have hash here.
Yeah,
I do a hash toke right now.
yeah, and then they're like, "John, you got to play the bass." I don't know how to play a fucking bass. No, John, you got to play the bass. All right, so I picked this fucking bass up, and Rick goes, "Just play this, and this. I was like, okay, probably
Fair.
pretty easy, right?
Fair enough.
So, but here's the thing: I don't
you.
know when to jump in. I don't know when to start playing. The
I don't
bass.
know this story at
yeah,
all.
and like the whole time, Rick's playing. He's all like, "No," and he's like nodding his head. He's like, "No," and I was like, "What?" He goes, "Get fucker." Play a little bit more down on the fucking neck. But like that's
Choker?
how.
So basically, choke it.
No, play a little
Like,
bit more down.
Play
on
it
the
like
neck.
it's
I
your
was-
stepsister.
No, he wanted me to go. He wanted
I couldn't
Motherfuckers.
resist. Fuck, we just
he wanted to go.
listened
He wanted me to go from a major to a minor and just like fucking change the tone.
A major to a
to a
minor.
minor. Yeah. But
That
it
sounds
was
like
just funny.
that sounds like a pri- that sounds like a
I
prison.
know what it sounds like.
That sounds like a prison sentence.
But yeah, that's how I started playing the bass. Man.
Oh, I'm glad you said playing the bass and not stepsisters.
Yeah.
I can make all the stepsisters sister jokes I want because I grew up with no stepsisters or sisters.
But it's
So,
funny
I'm
though.
good with it.
It's funny because it's all like, well, we don't have anybody to play the bass, and you're the only one here. You better pick that.
That's a
bass
great
up.
way.
So
That's a, you.
they-
It is.
You want to know what
And
you
it-
could,
it
you could
was
probably
kind of
go. You could
intimidating because
you could probably go to every rock and roll band and somebody in the band learn how to play exactly the way you did.
yep,
Oh,
If not two
yeah.
of them.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. My buddy Anthony, he was the one that introduced Ian DeSaw to Ben, Billy Talent, and John from Billy Talent, and
Do you know Billy Talent?
Yeah, he went to school with him.
yeah.
That's a good band. They're a really good band.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Not-
fan.
Not like,
No, but they're
I was-
really
I was
good.
more
Okay,
friends.
they're good, but
High
I'm just
end.
not a fan.
here's the
High
thing.
energy. I haven't heard Billy Talent in years. I wish we
I,
could play
uh,
music because I would literally play 10 seconds of Billy Talent.
I was more friends with
Try honesty. Was
Ian's
that
or Aaron's.
try honesty? Try
Try
honesty.
Honesty.
Try honesty. Wait,
All
I don't
their-
know if that's
all
a
their
title.
songs are the same.
No,
Yes,
they're not.
Yeah.
Their
yeah.
earlier stuff was, but
all the
their
same.
stuff now is different. But
No, I can see that. But
all
there's a
the
lot of bands that are like that. The Doors, every fucking one of their songs is
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say as far as drummer or keyboardist.
yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
but the thing with knowing the members of the band, we all hung out at the Meadowville Town Center. They were a little bit younger than us, so we always like hung around with
Went major to minor.
no,
Sorry.
no.
I'm a comedian. All right.
Aaron, the drummer, Aaron Solowaniak,
Yeah.
the drummer.
Didn't Steph play in your band for a little
Can I
bit?
finish?
Get to the point.
I'll
No,
get to-
I don't
I'm
want you to
trying
finish.
to get to the point.
Hey, once you finish, it's over.
I need a nap.
It's true.
No, Aaron,
Very
Aaron the
true.
drummer, his brother Trevor, we were all friends with and hung out and did the party scene, went to school together, played sports together and everything. His brother was always like tagging along. I skateboarded with Aaron and that a bunch of fucking times. But when they blew up, it was something that was so big because we didn't have.
This is Billy
anybody
Talent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't have anything in our town that was that big ever since Triumph.
Oh, I was gonna say Wayne Gretzky, but
No,
No,
I
that's
didn't.
Brantford.
That's Brantford.
oh, you're
No,
from Toronto.
I lived
Meadowville.
in Meadowville.
Oh, right,
Okay, Triumph was from Streetsville. We were like one road over.
Yeah.
right. I always
You know?
forget you're from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last biggest thing that ever came out of that area was Triumph.
I thought Triumph was British.
No, Triumph is Canadian.
Really?
They're from Streetsville,
Where's Spinal Tap from?
England.
Okay.
England.
What about the motorcycle Triumph?
England.
Okay, so that's where I'm getting my reference from. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to fucking recalibrate my file folder.
Yeah. But
So
the last biggest thing that ever came out of that area
was Triumph.
was Triumph, and that was big because late '70s, early '80s. They had a couple big albums. They even named a street in Meadowville
Billy
after
Talent?
no after Triumph.
Oh.
I don't think I don't think Billy Talent's got a road named after him yet.
We had Wayne Gretzky.
No, that you want to know what? That's a fabulous. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I grew up with the Gretzkys. No, I went to school.
Well, you're from Brantford.
You're fucking from Brantford. That's
Yeah.
why I thought he was from Brantford.
I actually went to school with all of them.
You know, I have a street named after me.
So do I.
Yeah.
I have Sanders Street.
I have Main Street.
Slick.
I do have a street.
Big Hog Street. No, I'm just kidding. There's no street called that.
You got a street?
Yeah, it's Sanders Street.
You want to know why?
It's in Brantford.
Okay, just
It's Sanders Street.
I'm going to go completely off topic. I literally go around everywhere I go and I see, like, if I drive by a street and
Yeah.
it's John spelled Jon, I'm like, I'm going to steal that sign for John. And if I
Do
see
it.
if I see a Johnny Street, JONHNNY, or however the fuck you spell Johnny, I'm like, I'm going to steal that. I drove by a Nickel Street. I'm like, I'm stealing that for Paul.
Nickel?
Ottawa?
No, like anytime I go by a street that it's named after somebody I know, I'm like, I'm stealing that sign for
Yeah.
them. And I'm probably just going to steal them, and I'm going to have a whole room full of
Full of
signs of people I know.
So you're gonna have like a shrine, right?
Yeah,
Well,
shrine.
you know that John's last name is Ottawa, but it's Otawa, not Ottawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, thank
Okay.
fucking God.
So when we went to Ottawa, I did reservations to a hotel, whatever, right?
Yep.
We get there and they're like, "Your last name's Ottawa?" And John's like,
Well,
"Yeah."
hopefully it wasn't during the Freedom Convoy.
No,
This was before.
this was what
They're like,
was
you're
weird.
lying. You're
it
a
was
liar.
Weird. No, it was weird because they're like, okay, well, we had to wait for check-in, whatever, right? Recheck in, we go to our room. All of a sudden, the phone rings. I look at John. I'm like, why is the phone ringing? So I answer it. And
Because
I'm
it's
like,
ringing.
That's what phones do.
I can't stop it.
I answer it, and they're like, is everything okay with your room? And I'm like, yeah. Like, it was just weird. And we thought because
Oh, that's
they
yeah.
questioned,
Who
right?
called?
Yeah, because when they called,
The-
I was hanging out of the bathroom window smoking a joint. I remember that.
It was just so weird.
Was this before Trudeau made
Oh, yeah,
weed legal or
yeah.
after?
No, it was
Oh,
way
before.
before. Way before.
I didn't really
So
care.
weed's legal.
I didn't
Yeah.
Or
really care.
Yeah.
illegal.
Illegal. I was
Yeah.
still hanging out of that bathroom window.
It was the
smoking a
front
joint.
desk
Yeah.
asking if everything was okay.
And they're
I think
looking
they
at
thought
us.
we were like judging the room because his last name was Ottawa. I don't know. It was just- it
This
was
guy hates this
weird.
room so much he can't even keep his head inside.
I get a funny story about Ottawa though. When I was younger, I think I was I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
I was down with my cousin Jody.
So this
We
is
were
a
going
long
down-
time ago.
Yeah. So we're down in the market.
Long,
We're down in the
long.
market, which if anybody's been to Ottawa, they know it's like a couple streets
Oh, I've been
long,
there. It's
couple
fucking
street
cold.
wide. And they got all the bars and restaurants in that one area. So that's where you go. It's an entertainment district, right?
There's a bunch of trucks
So-
going honk honk.
No, there was no convoy.
We saw a horse.
But we're down
we
there
didn't.
and we're drunk, and I come stumbling out of the bar.
I saw a bunch of whores.
Yeah, I come stumbling out of the bar, and there was this fight going on. And I'm getting in there. I'm like, fucking kick him in the face, whatever, fucking. All of a sudden, fucking somebody grabs us, and we were all up against the fucking wall. It's a goddamn cop. The cop fucking was all like, "What's your name, John? What's your last name, Ottawa?" And he looks at me.
And there's Ben Ottawa. Jerry Ottawa.
You did
Here's the
tell me
thing.
that.
He looks at me. He's all like, "What is your name?" I go, "John." And he's all like, "What's your last name?" "Ottawa." And he goes, "I'm only going to ask you one more time. What is your name?" "My name is John Ottawa." Boom. Hits me in the side of the ear with this fucking nightstick. I fucking dropped to the ground. You know how much it hurts to get hit in the fucking ear? Like, he didn't even hit me hard. He dropped me with a fucking tap. man.
On your ear?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Fucking
Next
know
time you
how
ask me
many
to
nerves-
smoke a joint, I'm going to fucking smack you in the ear.
Yeah. But he hits me in the ear with a nightstick and drops me. And it's like fucking, buddy comes up and he's all like, okay, where's your ID? I give him my ID and he looks at the ID and he looks at the cop and he looks at me. Then he looks at the cop and he's like, yeah, last name's Ottawa. And Buddy's
But not
standing
spelled
there.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not spelled Ottawa, but like spelled Ottawa.
Yeah, said Ottawa.
Yeah, it's like kibbles and bits, but different. But yeah, that was all like, and they let me go, and I just like walked away. I go, you're a fucking dick, bro. Fuck.
You want to know what? This is a funny story about your last name. Before I knew you,
Yeah,
and you guys were fucking dealing with camp shit, and fucking, we were just all kind of
Yeah.
starting to intermingle before you'd even been to camp, whatever.
Yeah.
You and I was running the Bad Latitude Facebook page.
Yeah.
And I got a message, and it was from John Ottawa.
fucking right.
But
it
I
was.
didn't know you. I didn't see a picture of you at all. And I looked at Johnny and I go, I think he's native. And Johnny goes, he's not native. I was like, how the fuck do you get a name like Ottawa spelt like that and you're not fucking native?
So wait.
And then I met you and I was like, yeah, he's definitely not native.
No,
He can grow a beard.
I got a little bit.
no.
My mom's mateys.
He is native.
Oh.
My mom's mateys
So
on
he's-
her side.
Yeah. So he actually can apply to get his native card.
Yeah.
So
You know, you-
Algonquin.
You look more leprechaun than native.
Yeah, probably.
German.
Is there Irish
I'm not
in your
even going to
family?
argue that. I mean, you're true, man. I can't.
He's
how
all
do I do that?
You don't look that leprechaun, but
No.
that's a leprechaun beard. If it was red, I would fucking
He's-
think you were a leprechaun.
He's
Yeah.
all German though.
Oh, it's all German.
But remember,
Yeah, so at
Remember-
least I don't have to worry about fucking saying anything about Jews. Oh, sorry.
But
Fuck, I'm getting
remember
banned.
when we
This
were down
podcast
there-
is getting banned completely.
we were down
all
at-
my fault.
we were down at the trailer. It was a Thanksgiving weekend, and you and me had gone down to the Martin River to the dock there to go fishing.
Yeah.
And we saw the MNR pull in.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
pull in, and we're driving down. I was like, "Oh, that's the MNR. I guarantee it's the MNR, right?" So
On their
I parked on the
ATVs.
other side of the road, and we're walking on the trail. They're backing up. Buddy stops, gets out. He's all like, "What are you doing here?" He's all like, "Well, we're going fishing." "Are you doing any hunting?" "No, we're going fishing." "You don't have any
We're hunting
firearms?"
fish.
But here's the he's like, "You got any firearms? Are you on you?" I was like, "No, we're going fishing."
Yeah.
Then he
Okay.
turned to me. No, he's turned to me and he's like, he says, "Where are you from?" "Brantford."
Yeah.
"Where you guys staying?"
I go, we got a trailer down
Johnny's.
Yeah. And he knew. He's
Bad.
like,
at the. Yeah,
Bad
he knew.
answer.
he
He
knew.
knew.
He knew.
He knew. But
Yeah.
then he looked at me and he's all like, "What's your name?" I was like, "John Ottawa." And
Elizabeth Warren.
and then he didn't even want to talk to us after he was getting back into the quad and starting to back up, and I was like, "Hey, you want to see my boat license or fishing license before we go out? So
No,
you don't
and
have
he's
to
like,
check
"No."
us back in." He's
Nope.
like, "Nope,
No.
you didn't want nothing to do with me."
Yeah.
No, I honestly, I didn't know you. I never seen you.
Yeah.
I never whatever. But
Yeah.
I just assumed Ottawa, the way it was spelled, was like
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. See? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so, sometimes we get
Ottawa.
I'm John Ottawa
Ottawa.
from
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm pirate.
Oh no.
I fight pain. You want to come on my house for churi?
That seems more Chinese. You
I
don't,
know.
You don't look Chinese at all.
I know.
$5.
Well, I don't look native either, but that MNR didn't want nothing to do with me.
No.
Yeah, the cop that hit me in the fucking ear after I found out that my
He
name
wanted
was,
nothing to do with
he
you
wanted
either?
nothing to do with me either.
I only got chased by the cops once.
Oh, guess what?
Once.
And it shows.
Sorry, before you start.
Yeah.
Everybody drinks!
Everybody
And that means you two at home, folks.
Don't
Okay.
be shy.
You got chased by a donkey.
Donkey.
Police, whatever you want to call them.
No,
Oh, I'm not supposed to badmouth police.
Don't.
We love police here. We don't
Yeah.
love police here. We just love police out not here.
Got
I got
chased. Okay, wait. I left the bar. I had drinks in my coat, jacket, downtown Brantford.
Yeah.
Okay, my girlfriend lived around the corner from where we were, which was back then Club 54. Or, no, Club 234.
I was gonna say Club 54 is pretty prestigious
Club 234, but used to be called the Cowboy
in Brantford.
in Brantford.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone now.
It's
We
like
left-
the building doesn't even exist.
No, they tore it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that bad.
It was that bad. Yeah. No, it
Nice.
was good bar, whatever, growing up. We left and decided to take out all the drinks out of my jacket. And all of a sudden we hear the cops right behind us. My girlfriend beamlines it home because she didn't live very far. I'm with her boyfriend at the time and the guy I was with. Cops, I threw all the beer. Cop stops us at the stop sign.
With all your beer?
No, it was gone.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I threw it.
I thought maybe they found it. They're
No.
just collecting
no,
it.
No.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there's like, "Can I see some ID?" And then my girlfriend's boyfriend's his driver's license was expired. Well, we weren't driving; we were walking.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Your driver's license expired." And I'm like, I pipe up, and I'm like, "But he's not driving; we're walking."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What'd you say?" And I'm like, "We're walking." Yeah, we were surrounded, and I'm like, "What the heck?" They let us go, but like, and I thought it was weird. They did chase my girlfriend down the street in the car, and I'm like, "What are you looking for?" I only had drinks.
Brantford is a different time and place now.
Very different.
Like you guys would be the normal people
Yes.
if you were doing that right now.
Now, no.
You're not pushing a shopping cart full of like shit you collected over the last 3 years.
Oh,
Well,
dude, it's
we
bad in Brant. Well,
Well,
actually,
we
it's
talked
been
about
getting better, but-
5440, right? We
Yeah.
come out of the Sanderson Center, and John's like, "Why are all the police here?"
Dude, there were so many cops out.
And I'm
front,
like, they
man.
have to be. Like, downtown is, like, really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Like it's a bunch of old people leaving the goddamn theater. What kind of crime are they committing?
at 5440.
Yeah.
Well, then again, there was almost
So
a
why
fight
were the
broke
police
out.
there?
Yeah.
No, they always do now. Always. And when everything's going on, like...
Why aren't they fighting crime somewhere where there's crime being committed?
Exactly.
And
Why are they at a 5440 concert?
Yeah, like-
waiting for a bunch of 50-year-olds to fucking
well,
leave to
there
go
was
home.
almost a fight that broke out.
Yeah, I
we
know.
witnessed it.
I was
so-
kind of hoping that
You know the ironic part is 5440 is like their audience base now. And like not even 40, it should be 64 54.
5873.
And I will say,
I was kind of other than the fucking you will say what?
I will say though, I only got chased by police in a speeding truck in Hamilton.
Nice.
No.
Who was in the speeding truck?
Okay, it was my ex.
What kind of,
My ex and I.
What kind of truck was it?
Chevy.
This is not
That's
an
not going far.
interrogation.
No, we were.
Should I take the heat lamp off right now? You do not. You do not have to confess to crimes here.
I got told, hey, let's go to Hamilton. I'm gonna introduce you to.
I got told that once too.
Introduce you to a couple of my friends. Whatever. We get to the gas station. Yes, he was drinking. He comes out of the gas station, throws his beer can into the garbage trash. We leave the gas station, and all of a sudden, the police are behind us, full force, and he's still driving full force.
Fucking right. Send it.
And he was driving and driving until he's like, okay, get out.
Did he jam on the brakes, do a
Yeah.
combat stop? Get
No,
the fuck out!
He's like, get out. Because we avoided the police, and then we got out, and I'm like, where am I? He's like, oh, don't worry. My friend will be waiting for you. I sat outside the building for a little bit until I figured it. Yeah. That was an experience. Never been chased by the police like that.
Do you want to hear a fucking good Hamilton Brantford story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring
Do you
it.
guys know Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, do we know?
The loudest guy on earth.
Okay, so there's Harry. There's Harry and me, There's Harry and me and a buddy of mine who's, I shouldn't mention his name, but he's a respected individual of the community now.
Okay, we'll leave it at that
I
then.
never speak to him anymore.
We'll call him Juan.
No, let's call him Sean. No, no, Juan might be better.
Juan.
Because Sean's actually
Or
his name.
Jose Manuel Resendez.
Okay, so we're at the Orchid. Or the Red Onion. What was the strip bar
Oh,
by the bridge?
Red
The
Onion.
Red
Used to be
Onion.
the Red Onion.
We're at the
Red
we're
Onion.
at the Red Onion.
Yeah.
Right. And we're impressionable youth. Well, me
That's
and
kind of
Sean
like a
are.
titty twister.
Yeah. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
So we're there. Yeah, this is similar to that story. So
Okay.
we're there, and there's a whole bunch of stories from this, and I'll only touch on a few of them.
Okay.
But me, I'm fucking hammered. And we want to do drugs, right? But the drugs we do are different from the drugs that people are doing. So I end up
We
I'm
grew
standing
up in a
beside
time when drugs were safe.
yeah. So yeah, no drug. No, I'm talking. This is the 90s still. I believe it's the 90s.
Yeah,
for sure.
drugs were still
So
safe in the
I'm
90s.
standing beside the bouncer, and I look down, and there's a $100 bill laying on the ground. And I said to the bouncer, I go, looks like somebody dropped a $100 bill. And the bouncer goes, well, it's not mine.
No.
And I go, well, it might be mine. And he goes, well, you better grab it. So I grab it, right? And I put it in my pocket. It's fucking nasty. So I grab it, and then that's fine. I'm up $100. I'm down like 300, so I'm up. I'm down 200. And then these strippers
Yeah.
they're involving us in, there was a drug at the time called ecstasy. And
Yep.
they're like,
Yep.
you guys want some ecstasy? And I was like, I don't even know what ecstasy is, but it sounds
Yeah.
cool. Whatever, we'll go. And they're like, we're going to a place in Hamilton called The Fever. I don't know if you've ever
Fever?
heard of
No.
it. The
Fever.
Fever. Yeah,
No.
it was an underground fucking rave club bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we drive, me, Harry, and Sean, Juan, drive. Yeah,
Juan.
Yeah, me, Sean,
One.
me, Sean,
Better
and
rub me down
Juan.
hitting the checkpoints.
I'm now protecting Harry for some reason. But we drive to Hamilton, and we get into this club, and I fucking hit this guy, drops like 3 beers all over himself. Big dude. I thought I was
Yeah.
getting fucked, but he's so high on fucking ecstasy. He's like, oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Everything
Yeah.
was sorry. Happy. I'm sure he wanted to sleep with me because that's the way them drugs work, however
Yeah.
it goes on. But anyway, I get to where the strippers that we met in Brantford are, and I was like, where's the drugs? And she's like, it's like, right? And she's like, telling me all this.
You can't hear
There's all this, and then all of a sudden the music stops, and she goes, and you can snort it. And so I take the drugs. I meet the guys back in the truck, and they're like, what'd you get? And I was like, I have no fucking idea. But I know we can snort it.
I took the drugs and the drugs were working.
Yeah, well, so we snorted all these drugs.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a lot. It was $100 that I found. It was $100 worth of drugs that I
Still.
found the $100 on the floor.
So what did
I
the
think it
drug
was-
end up being?
I think it was ecstasy because Buddy goes, the lines on the road are like 3 feet deep. I'm
Yeah.
like, what does that even mean? But yeah,
I was only at
That's
a
my
rave once in
Hamilton
my
Brantford
life.
story.
Yeah. I went to a rave once.
Oh,
and
I've been to a lot of raves.
And I think I was only there for about half an hour, and I couldn't do it. It was the same.
See, I'd like
song.
to go to one.
I could do.
I'd never been to one.
I could do 8 hours of
I've ne-
podcast on strictly
Going to raves.
rave
Raves?
stories. Yeah,
I've never been to one.
This is
though.
all before I was 23.
Yeah.
After I had Rainin, I never been to another rave. We went to a fucking rave party one night.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in, there's like a little fucking area you can sit, and there's a big hole in the wall beside us. And then somebody, nah, I shouldn't even say this.
Yeah. You're going to.
I've struggled. I've struggled, right, with fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But we left here, Norwich area. I was living in a fucking little apartment in Burgessville, but we did acid on the way
Yep.
there. And then when we got there, they had mushrooms, so we did them too. And then they found us ecstasy, so I ate some of that. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
And there's a big hole beside me, and then somebody scoots in beside me, and they're like, somebody got shot here last weekend, and that hole in the wall is from the fucking gun blast.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. So, like, it's all blasting, fucking banging music, whatever.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to get really, really fucking high.
Yeah.
So I go over to the bar, and I don't remember any of this. This is just people telling me the stories later on
Yep.
from this point forward. And they're serving booze still, but it's an after hours club, but it's not after hours yet. So they had a big trough of booze. So as I'm talking to them, I'm sneaking over booze out of the
You're just
out of
taking the liquor, right?
yeah, I'm not paying for any of this. I had all kinds of money. It was
Yeah.
it was not a money issue. It was a fucked up issue. So they had picnic tables in this place and garage door opening fucking windows that went out onto the patio,
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm so fucked up. I don't even know what's going on. My friends, I'm involved in like big areas of like people would surround me. And apparently I was telling jokes and fucking everything was fun and everybody's laughing. And then my buddies would like grab me and they're like, you're going to get yourself fucking beat up or fucking
Yeah, you
shot.
gotta
You
fucking
gotta
go.
settle the fuck
Just
down.
settle the fuck
We're-
down.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
Yeah.
We're not leaving. They're just like, you got to settle the fuck down.
Yeah.
And then I remember the second I came to, I was sitting at a picnic table just outside of the dance floor in this fucking club. It was called the Anaconda in Niagara Falls. It took Anaconda.
Fuck, why does that nightclub sound familiar?
The club in Niagara Falls. It was
Yeah.
on Lundy's Lane.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the Lush. The Lush was more popular.
Was it on the hill?
No, it was to the right of the hill.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, when I came to, and I actually remember this, we're all sitting there at the picnic table. There's just like fucking boom, 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 people everywhere, fucking American girls that are fucking 19 because they're not
Yeah.
allowed to drink till they're 21.
Yeah.
Fucking big muscle dudes fucking doing whatever the fuck they do, eating ecstasy and fucking bam, 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 fucking. And I was like, is anybody got a drink? And they're like, no, the bar closed like 3 hours ago. Well, I started pulling drinks out of my pocket. And the first one I grabbed, I fucking opened it up. I chugged the whole thing, and I'd given 3 away while this is all going on. Then all of a sudden the bouncer grabbed me, and fucking throws me out on my fucking head. They're like, you can't have beer at this time, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But the last thing I remember was like 9:30, 10. But that was the first time I ever blackout drunk. I've done it 4 times this
Yeah.
week, but that was the first. Like we're in our late teens. This might have
it's the
even been
worst
before
feeling
Y2K.
in the morning when you know you blacked out drunk. It's like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
I blacked
First
out
thing
drunk
you
on
do,
her
you
once.
check your social media. Anything?
No,
post anything
no.
Stupid.
You go back to your phone and how many pictures you
Yeah,
take.
we
Well,
didn't.
yeah.
No, we didn't have phones back
No,
then.
no,
There
we
was
didn't.
none of this.
No.
Fuck, I couldn't
But,
even find my pager. No, I did. I had a pager, but not for me. For my business. Well, not my business. Somebody
And chicks with beepers.
porno flicks. All my homies in the county in cell block 6.
6. Yeah.
You can literally
Kid
say
Rock.
2 words to any Kid Rock song,
Yeah.
and I'll know you're talking about Kid Rock.
Great fucking
We
song.
love Kid Rock.
Kid
I love
fucking
Kid
kicks ass,
Rock.
man.
He didn't have a bass player. He had a fucking penis or a pianist.
No, he did have a bass player.
Did he? Who was it?
I
Jimmy
don't-
Bones, I bet you.
I don't know the name of
What was
his
Kid Rock?
bass player.
Kid Rock's bass player. No, I'm gonna look it
He
up right
probably
now.
had a couple because I think like
Who was the bass player for Twisted Brown Trucker Band?
what?
No, I didn't say that. I want to know who the.
Did it come up like midget porn? With a giraffe?
No,
What the fuck?
Kid Rock's bass player was called Aaron Juliuson. And,
Okay.
And that's from Google, not from me. Just-
I've never.
no.
I don't know.
Oh, he grew up playing in church. Wait a minute. That I might have Google might have fucked that up. Sorry, Aaron Juliuson. Who's Kid Rock's bass player? No, I can't get. Do you notice that it's hard to get a straight answer out of Google anymore?
Yep.
Since they unleashed AI on the world, Google has been impossible to get a straight answer from. I prefer to talk to.
You got to ask Siri's.
You have
You got to plug in the wiretap and ask Siri.
Is Siri iPhone? Do you have an iPhone?
No. Fuck Apple.
Isn't Siri iPhone?
Yeah.
What's Alexa?
Android?
Android. No.
Just Alexa's her own thing.
It's
She's
for-
like
Yeah.
an independent
I think she-
woman.
Alexa's, I have her at home. She's on speaker.
You have
Yeah.
you have an Alexa. Yeah.
I've had Google, like a
Google Chrome.
yeah.
I can't get a straight answer out of Google. And
Yeah.
do you find that your autocorrect and your fucking auto shit is
It's weird.
No, my phone, my
like the
Android's
last 2
changed.
months? Yeah,
No.
something changed.
Yeah.
But iPhones even changed because Raymond said something to me about it the other day, and he's like, "Why can't literally you'll try to spell something and it'll completely spell it differently, and sometimes put 2 or 3 words in place of
Yeah.
it."
So my Android now, when I start to type, and then all these like emojis all come up, it's all weird.
Yeah, Johnny can't even get emojis, so you have the
Why?
opposite. I don't know because he's fucking probably emotional. No, that was
No, it's all changed, and my phone's gotten slower.
yes. They're not so smart. What is that?
What do you think that is?
What?
My
She's like, whatever, Todd.
my phone's charging.
It doesn't look like you. It looks like diamonds over here. What is that? What are you sending me that for?
Did you read the stuff above it?
No, I don't have time for that. Oh,
So,
wait.
what are some of the other topics that we're going to talk about?
Concerts.
I just
No.
seen an alligator penis.
And
Oh my God. Screensaver.
how small is it?
I'm not sure how this looks in
Probably
the
like
picture.
9 feet long dick.
No, it's not a horse dick.
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters.
3.9 inches. Here, I'm gonna. I don't think don't think I'm gonna be the only one that
Is
sees
that
this.
is that alligator oriental?
Is it an alligator or crocodile?
Crocodile.
This is a crocodile.
Crocodile.
Oh.
Because, whoa, would you look at that?
It looks like a vagina with like
What a
a
huge.
giant hanging clit.
Almost looks like Chinese.
They roll together.
Oh.
and they
It looks like a
We-
pizza that like spilled out on one side in the oven.
It's like flop.
I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way for the audience to. Oh yeah,
Oh.
there you
There
guys get a
you
good.
go.
Yeah,
Look at
there
that.
you go. This is
It looks like a.
this is a crocodile penis. I
If
hope
you ever wondered or wanted
I'm
to,
getting banned for
It does-
so much shit right now.
It does look like a vagina though.
This is a Jewish octopus. Or
Jewish octopus.
what?
hey, can you send me a picture of an octopus penis? Because now I'm curious.
I don't think
Sorry,
they do.
I didn't mean to say it was a Jewish crocodile. It's just a regular crocodile.
Sorry.
If you ever wanted to know what a fucking crocodile penis looked like, you just saw it here first.
I didn't know what I was looking at. I was like, "What the fuck is
Well,
this?"
you
And
look
she
at it,
she
it's
goes,
just
"Read
like-
it," and then I started reading it. I was like, "Oh, I know what's going on here."
No, I thought it was like a fucking pizza in an oven, and like one side like channeled out, and all the toppings spilled out on one side.
I thought it was a diamond engagement ring with pizza spilling.
It looks like a vagina with a huge clit.
Hanging down.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. That's what I seen. Anyway, thank you for that. You might be hired on. You might be the next fucking Joe Rogan Jamie.
We need an
If
AI.
you're gonna fucking send shit out like that, you're hired for the job. But you still gotta press fucking beer koozies because I gotta give 100 away for free. 97. We're only at 97 subscribers. If anybody's watching this podcast, please subscribe to the channel. Like everything we do. Bad Latitude Lodge. Yeah.
More
Don't-
videos with your favorite topics coming
yeah.
up, man.
8 Mile. 8 Mile.
8 Mile.
And
8
don't
Mile.
be shy.
8 Mile.
Giant Jenga.
Yeah. Ask for some topics. Let us
Yeah.
know what you want to talk about.
Oh, you had something. Yes, let us know. Call
Yeah,
in.
call
we need a
in.
call
Let
in
us-
line.
Call in.
What was it? What
Can,
were?
we can they call in?
Yeah, fuck. You want me to give you my number? What's that number for Hall and Oates?
Hall and Oates.
You've not seen the Hall and Oates call in line?
No.
65. No, what's the?
No, that's Jenny's number. 4543209.
No.
Some of the songs in
nine.
the
No.
80s were fucked, man.
865.
You've never seen- do I-
You ever notice-
Wait.
309.
I'm closing all this out. Do I still have text now? I'll get my text now up here. Actually, fuck it. We'll just do it right here. You've never heard of the Hall and Oates hotline?
No.
It's 1111.
No, that's good luck.
Yeah. So the
Is
Hall
it?
and Oates hotline.
No, 1111 is good luck.
Yeah, it's 1111.
All
Yeah.
Yeah, look, 1111.
Oh,
1111.
see?
Cammy?
Tammy, 1111.
1111.
Okay, so let me. Oh, I don't want us to be up there. I gotta bring us back. I gotta bring us back over here. I run a pretty fucking miraculous ship here. This is like the Enterprise
legit.
Starboard. No, it is. I know. I have some improvements I'd like to make, but thank you guys for
thank
coming
you.
on.
No.
Yeah, no,
Thanks.
thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us
Thank
over.
you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody drinks. Everybody drinks Jenga.
Okay,
Okay,
now
Can't
we were.
wait.
we're calling
we were-
Hall and Oates. We're calling Hall and Oates. Do you
Colin
believe
Hall.
this? It's actually called Call and Oates. It's the number is Call and Oates. Wait, look, watch this. Here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna search my contacts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Hall.
Hall and Oates. Colin Oates.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go to my text messages. Text now is a fucking terrible app. Hall. Okay, right there. See that contact? See that? What
Yeah.
does that say?
It says Hall and Oates.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody look at this. This is the Hall and Oates. Oh, don't look at that other name. Sorry, Mike. I give your name. I just give your phone number up on the podcast. Okay, so now I'm calling it. I haven't called it in probably 4 or 5 months, but
Yeah.
actually, wait a minute. How do I do that? Man, I don't know how technology works. Okay, let's call them. Notifications, call and notes. Who's that?
It's raining.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh,
No, I'm not shitting.
Rain?
He's standing in the
Raiden, you're
kitchen.
just in time. Guess what we're doing? We're
Yep.
we're calling oats.
Oats.
You're a what?
We're calling oats.
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates?
Hall. Why want to fucking give me the number on? I don't
Probably
want
because they
that.
blocked you.
No. Oh no! Wait. Here. I think I have it. Hall and Oates right here. Okay, here we go.
okay.
Let me get it on speak.
Hall and Oates, your emergency Hall and Oates helpline. To hear one-on-one, please press 1. To hear Rich Girl, please press 2.
We're playing Rich
To hear
Girl.
Man-Eater, please press 3. To hear Privatize, please press 4. You're a rich girl.
Anyway, rely on your old man's money. You can rely on your old man's money. Rich girl.
Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright
I
strike. I can't
really,
believe
I have to I have to get that number.
It was right there.
I
You know
just
what?
happen to have. You want me to forward it to
I
you?
just happen to have it.
I
I
fucking
never knew that.
Hey, tell your secretary to call my
yeah.
secretary.
Hey, I got all the important numbers.
Well,
If Hall and Oates ever calls me, though, I ain't fucking answering. I'll tell you that.
Why? I didn't answer that shit.
No, I don't answer the phone
she's
for
a
anybody.
rich girl.
and she's gone too far.
But you know it don't matter anyway.
You are.
A rich girl.
No, Hall & Oates hotline. It's, I was actually supposed to prove that. If anybody here is following me from Twitter, I posted that.
That's the
Nobody had
first-
the balls to call it.
That's the first time I've ever even heard of
I've
that.
never heard of that.
Hey, you want to know what? The only one I've ever clicked on was Rich
What?
Girl. So let's try another one.
Okay.
Let's try another one. Do you know any Hall & Oates? I only
No,
know
I
Rich
don't
Girl.
know any Hall & Oates. I didn't even know they sang that song.
I only know them because the Dirty Head covered it. Here we go. Which one? Which number are we gonna press?
Your emergency Hall and Oates helpline. To hear 1-on-1,
101.
101.
to hear Rich Girl, please press.
We're in an elevator. I hope we're going up and not down.
Try a Bee Gees number.
It sounds like we're going down.
Try a Bee Gees number. The Bee Gees.
Can I just change?
Oh, I know that one. Whoa.
You're like a super fan. We gotta call
Did
him
she
back.
just put a lighter up in the air?
We're calling him back. We gotta hear. There's 4 songs to choose from, so we gotta hear them all.
Are you fucking serious?
Just
They have
4?
4 songs?
That's it.
I haven't
I
heard
thought
of
their greatest hits was like a 45 2-side.
Holy fuck! How do I call him back? Oh, I gotta hang up first.
They blocked you.
No, fuck no. I
Stop
do this all the
calling us,
time.
Todd.
When I get
No.
Please press 1. To hear Rich Girl, please press 2.
we're going
To
3.
hear
This.
Manita,
3?
3.
press 3.
Do you guys know it? Hey, wait.
Please press 4.
Oh, I pressed 3.
That's a great bass line. I know this song. They sing? They do this song?
Yep.
It's on the hotline.
That's a great bass line.
This is one of their good songs, too.
Is this Maneater?
Yeah,
Is this Maneater?
this is Maneater.
Is this really Maneater?
I think so. She only comes out at
Come boy,
night.
chew me up.
She only comes out at night. Blah. That's all I know.
I'm pressing 4 from now on, or 3.
Watch out.
I gotta remember. I can get a fucking.
Here she comes.
I can get a. She's a man-eater. I can get strikes for this, but it's worth it.
She only hangs out in Brantford.
She only-
Whoa, whoa, here she comes.
Watch it.
That's
out,
Hall
boy.
and Oates.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going 4 this time.
To hear 1-on-1, please press 1. To hear Rich Girl, please press 2. To hear Manita, please
Oh, it's
press
called
3.
Man-Eater.
To hear Privatize,
Privatized. We're listening to
4.
Privatized.
I know that one, too.
Okay, we're.
All right, turn it off. It sucks.
Oh, that
What?
leads me into another segment we can do. I
It
thought about this
sucks?
the other day. Yeah, this sucks.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you? What's some of the worst songs that you fucking love?
What's some of the worst
Yeah,
songs I
I've
love?
never been asked that before.
No, but you want to know what? I'm gonna jump to Facebook for this one.
I'd have to say one of the ones now that you mentioned is 99 Red Balloons.
Wait. Oh, sorry. We haven't been skunked. Sorry. Okay. What?
99 Red Balloons.
I fucking love 99
What?
Red Balloons by
Yeah.
Goldfinger or
No.
fucking-
No, the original, and I think it was a band from Hamilton. Who sang that?
Isn't it Casey and
Wait,
the
wait.
Sunshine Band?
What's it called?
No, 99 Red Balloons, but it
No.
was in
Goldfi-
German.
Yeah, Goldfinger.
No, they're not the original ones. They
Nine-
covered
No,
it.
they're definitely
no.
not the original. That was
So
a cover.
who was the
yeah.
original?
99 Noof balloons.
Yes, 99 Oof Balloons or whatever.
no.
9!
Yeah. It's,
We will come to the house and look for the Jews.
No, not Goldfinger was fucking Jewish. Or
it's 99 noof balloons.
Oof balloons.
Noof balloons.
Oof balloons. It's
no, it was a
Jewish.
chick. It was a
It's a
chick who
girl.
sung it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a chick.
Yeah.
It was Casey and the Sunshine Band.
No, it
Give me a
wasn't
second.
Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah, it was.
You might as well say Bay City fucking Rollers.
Hey.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
I
no.
said it.
No.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
I'm getting up.
oh yeah, we fighting outside or inside?
No, I'm getting up.
No, okay.
I like Bay City Rollers.
But you know what I mean? I don't think it was Casey and the Sunshine Band.
It's 99 noof balloons. It's
Lords, it's a German.
it's a girl. It's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9!
I don't have my phone with me. Do you have bass?
Oh, we have this album.
No. I used to have that album. I wanted to see them in concert.
Look at how sexy
And then he
those guys
died.
are.
That album
That's-
is a
That's
stand-up
fucking
fucking rock and roll.
I'm gonna
album.
tell you the
I wish
album
I,
that
had, I wish I had my record player.
Dude, that one-piece jumpsuit, I would definitely fucking rock.
and it so opens up.
Does it?
Does that one?
Yeah, why wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Why, you want that album?
No, I had it years ago.
Yeah, but
Years
do
ago.
you have it now?
No.
No, I do. I wish we had a Bay City Rollers hotline right now.
I wanted to go see them
Sleep
in
with
concert.
all of them?
Probably
Actually,
at the time.
And you ended up with a child actor?
only him.
Yes, and
He was
look
my
at this.
favorite.
This is that one-piece jumpsuit that I would rock, man. I'd rock the fuck out of that, man. I'd wear that everywhere.
Okay, so what was I
It was probably polyester too.
fuck. You know what? I should have paid more attention to what I did last week because I didn't want to say what songs you think are songs you don't like. I wanted to play songs and tell me whether you actually like them or not. And if I thought about it long enough, which I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna give you this one. This is this. I hope it comes up. Where's my Facebook? Oh, there I am. Can I get rid of this? That Steph's talking to. Okay, this is stuff I put on. Oh, did you guys see that?
Yeah.
That's me in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I was fucking hammered when I made that. And
That was a good one.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna throw. I want to throw this up on. Okay, here we go. Is that playing what I'm showing right now? On. Yeah. Okay. Screen's on. Oh yeah, right here. Here it is. We're putting it up. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Have you seen this?
I have not seen this.
I
What
have.
is this?
This is fucking one of them.
you know the song. You know
Wait,
the song.
Is
I
that
gotta-
Boney M?
No.
Where's the volume? How can I turn the volume down on that? Oh, right there. I want to mute it.
Yeah, it is Boney M.
Is that what that
It's
guy's name is?
Boney. It's Boney M.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, everybody knows this song. This is a great tune.
This is me getting ready for a podcast.
Yeah.
Is that not a good song?
That's
or
a
is
good
that
That's a
song.
great
That's a
tune, man.
great
yeah?
song.
That's a
That's a
great.
great
Yeah.
Is that the guy who
Yeah.
actually sings it,
Well,
or is that like just something they dubbed in?
I don't know.
Well, you said it
but-
was Boney M.
Yeah, and it says
Is
right
that
there.
Boney
It
M?
says
I don't-
Boney M follow, so it's got to be the guy. It's got to be the band because they asked you to follow Boney M.
So what's another song that reminds you of a song like that?
Oh.
I wish I had fucking 7 of them in my head earlier this week.
You ever heard
Like
the Boney
that?
M Christmas album? I know you have.
No.
I don't think that's Boney M.
It says right there, Boney M.
What is
No,
Boney?
but it says follow Vibra Messiah.
See, to me, it sounds like something like, you know what? We're gonna fucking sell Johnny down the river today.
All right.
We got to talk about other shit because it's gonna take me a minute to find this. I gotta come over here and find it.
Well, let's
So
talk.
songs.
Yeah, talk about.
What was the what did you mention? Like what was the worst song, best song?
No,
What?
yeah. It's like a song that's like just completely fucking not something you would ever listen to, and it's kind of retarded. It's not fag, okay, but
Steve Miller Band.
What?
no, I'm not, no.
no.
I don't. I mean, like
You-
I
no,
liked
wait.
him.
You
but,
said
like,
Tom Petty.
Oh, I do.
And
not
I put
like
Tom
And
Petty
I
on
love
earlier. I put
Tom
Tom
Petty.
Petty on earlier.
I know,
Sorry.
and I love Tom Petty.
I don't
I'm
like
he doesn't
Tom
like
Petty.
Tom
man.
Petty.
I
I'm
don't like
Why?
Tom Petty.
I'm
Why?
sorry.
Why?
I just. Why don't you like?
No, I'm
the
not going to be able to
lead
come up with
singer's
any of the
voice from
songs
Billy
I'm
Talent?
thinking of.
Yeah, you see, it's the same thing.
I'm
No.
not. I'm literally not going to come up with any of the songs I'm thinking of. But
Because his sound, Billy.
like
Talent's sound
Rasputin
is
is one of them songs. It's just like it's not something you would ever even think to listen to.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad song.
no,
No, it's a good
No.
tune, man.
Like if Katy Perry come out with that next week, you would hate it.
No,
or
what
I
do you-
would.
What do you call Katy Perry?
I don't know. If Katy Perry came out with that song in the video, it'd all be about her tits.
See, it's all about.
It's all
Every
about
time.
her tits.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me. I'm going to sing a song. Oh, look
About-
at my tits.
And the song's not even about her tits.
You know? I know. That's the thing.
If the song's
right?
about
Yeah.
your tits, then let
Yeah.
them go.
It's like, oh, I got a boob here and a boob here.
Yeah.
Look at the.
I'm gonna say I'm
all
not a
at
big
once.
Taylor Swift fan.
No.
I'm not. Nope.
Everybody drinks. Everybody drinks. That includes you too.
Come on, bring her in, Tammy.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of Taylor Swift either. She's the only reason. Her dealings with the Illuminati are the only reason why the Chiefs are in the fucking Super Bowl and gonna win it this year.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
got a lot to do with the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs' wife has now been caught paying off fucking refs.
I heard there was a
Oh, I heard-
scandal.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard there was a scandal.
So you got that going for them, right?
Yeah.
And then they want
Oh,
Mahomes.
and they have the devil on their
they
side.
want Mahomes to win 3 Stanley Cups, or not Stanley Cups. Sorry,
Yeah,
3
right.
Super Bowls.
I was gonna say
Super Bowls
he's,
in
Are we-
a row.
he's gonna have to
Did we switch
completely
to
switch
hockey?
sports.
Well, sorry, I like hockey more than football. Sorry.
Oh, how are you?
Why?
Leafs?
Your Leafs
How are the Leafs doing?
Leafs are doing good, man.
suck.
Last time I checked, they were the first in the fucking division.
Are you fucking lying to me?
No, check it out. Pull up the stats.
Leafs are first in their division.
Yeah.
They're obviously not in the fucking American League East.
Pull up the stats.
That's baseball. Leafs are in first place. Do you follow hockey? No. You fucking shitting me.
Pull the stats up. Last time I checked, they were first place in their division.
Are the Leafs first in their division in 2025? Rankings, Toronto Maple Leafs. Potential first round matchups for they're already talking about potential first round matchups.
Yep.
That's how good they're doing.
Yep.
You want to know what? As much as I fucking hate the Leafs,
Yeah,
there's
I know you do.
no, but there's a
Fuck
whole,
the Habs.
no. You're not
Sorry,
fucking
I'm-
helping
I-
my conversation right now.
No.
I only pray for all you Leafs fans that you can at least like. There's a whole bunch of Leafs fans that lived their entire lives and died and never
seen them win the Stanley Cup.
I've
I
seen
know.
the Habs win the Stanley Cup. I don't need another Stanley Cup.
But here's the thing: they may be first in their division, and that's great, right? But it's still fucking regular season. What's going to happen when we hit the playoffs?
First in their divisions.
we
pretty good.
always crumble
Shit
in
the
the
bed.
fucking playoffs.
Hey,
So-
Montreal
You
doesn't.
crumble. You
Montreal doesn't.
no.
The last time we made the playoffs,
Actually, the first
last-
time in a long time that the Leafs made the second round is when we were in Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
we did.
You
Yeah.
guys got a fucking. Do you remember the COVID Cup? Do you remember the COVID Cup when all the Canadian
Yeah.
teams? Yeah. So you guys were handed a free ride to the second round. All you had to do was beat Montreal.
Yeah.
You're up 3-1.
And we
Montreal
sucked.
had no
No.
business being there. We
Yeah.
did. I didn't even know we made playoffs because I quit fucking following it.
Do you know what the conversation
No,
on the bench
no,
was
no.
at that time for the
What
Toronto
was
Maple, Toronto Maple Leafs?
Yeah,
You
we're
know,
gonna fucking screw this
We're,
up.
we're sitting on the bench, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are like, "What do you want to talk about?"
Yeah. On Montreal's dick.
You suck.
Yeah.
You're so good at that.
We
You're
beat.
welcome.
I got ridiculed and destroyed when it was 3-1, and then every night we'd win another game, and then we win another game, then we win it,
Yeah.
and then nobody would talk to me anymore, and they're like, "Wait till you wait." They're like, "You just wait until you face Winnipeg. Walk through Winnipeg.
Walk through 'em.
Walk through
Walk
Winnipeg."
through
And
'em.
then all of a sudden it was like, "Oh, Vegas is this great team that's gonna.
Yeah.
You guys don't stand a chance against Vegas." I think that was a sweep. Like
Yeah.
Vegas doesn't even deserve a hockey team when you're from Montreal.
But Vegas did win a Stanley Cup.
then we had to
With-
face.
with,
then we
uh,
had to face Tampa, and Tampa had 2 goal scorers, and we had a good goalie.
You see, we
No goal scorers.
when we were,
None.
that year we were in Cuba that they made
Yeah.
the second round and the first time in God
Who?
knows
Toronto?
when. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd they play in the first round? It wasn't
The
Boston.
first round they beat Boston.
It was 2 years
They
ago.
beat-
They beat Boston. Then they moved on to Tampa
I hate
Bay.
Boston more than I hate Montreal.
They moved on to Tampa Bay in the second round, and Tampa Bay swept us.
Tampa Bay's a tough team.
At that time,
Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Blue Jays don't stand a chance against Tampa Bay Rays. It's just Tampa Bay has something against Toronto. Tampa Bay could have the worst team in the league. Leafs and Blue Jays are going down to Tampa
Blue
Bay.
Jays. Sorry, I don't follow cricket.
Fuck you.
Oh, you want to go down that hole, eh?
Yeah, fuck. Hey, speaking of holes,
What you got?
How deep was it?
tomorrow's Groundhog Day.
Oh, it is too, isn't it?
Wow.
Isn't it February 2nd?
Second?
Is it? Look it up. Sorry. Rainin. Did Rainin come in?
Where is Raiden? He did come in.
Rainin. Have you been drinking? Were you drinking and driving? Tell me the story. Did he come in and not come back? Is he in the
Yeah.
bathroom?
Oh, he's in his bedroom.
No, he's in his room.
Rainin.
Where are you?
I have a camera and a mic set up for you. The fucking audience misses you.
Uncle Lono is here. I haven't seen you in ages.
What were we talking about before that?
I haven't seen you since Thanksgiving.
It's Groundhog Day.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day.
It
It is
is.
Groundhog Day, eh?
Yeah.
We live it every day.
Yeah,
You
we
know-
got to go find a new dryer tomorrow.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we got to go.
Our dryer went
Yeah,
Where'd she go?
she just
Broke.
like shit the bed and left.
burnt.
Yeah, well, good thing.
Yeah, fuck.
Was her name Amber Heard?
Oh fuck! I did
Sorry,
not.
Amber. You know,
I'm waiting.
I did
for,
not
I'm-
see that coming.
No,
I'm
we're,
pretty sure Johnny Depp was into that.
Yeah.
we're waiting for Ford's check.
I'm not voting for Ford. He wants to start a Trump war or a
No,
tariff war with
yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, well, it's already gonna happen, so it doesn't.
He's
matter.
given full support once again to the Trudeau government. As of
For-
today, I read his fucking Twitter. His-
Ford?
Yeah. If Donald Trump, now that Donald Trump's imposed a 20% tariff or 25, whatever the fuck it is,
Yeah.
Doug Ford is giving full 100% to the Trudeau government to do whatever they need to do to crush the United States and
Well,
Donald Trump.
they want to shut the electricity off and stop the oil going over to them. we supply 60% of the oil to the United States.
It's not 60%.
No, it is 60%. No, it is 60%.
It's 60% of their diesel fuel oil.
No, it's 60% of their fuel.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The only oil that we give the United States goes to their diesel fuel because it's hard crude. And the oil the United States gains from their own supply, they can't make diesel fuel from. And it's 6% of their fuel, and it's 100% of their diesel fuel.
All right, so that fucks them up even more.
Yeah, because the transport's all running diesel
Yeah,
fuel.
exactly.
Yeah. No, we definitely have a role. But why not
But the
stop
electricity-
immigration? Why don't we just stop immigration and fucking stop fucking fentanyl flowing anywhere?
Yeah,
And tell Donald Trump that's what we're doing. And if he's not happy with what we're doing,
Yep.
then what can we do more to get more fucking immigrants out of our country and stop more fucking drugs from flowing freely or across the border? That's how I would approach it.
The way I see it, if you're an illegal immigrant or you're here on a visa and you're not doing what the visa is telling you that you're supposed to be doing, if you're here on an educational visa and you're working and
Yeah,
not
but-
going to school, I'm sorry, that's not what you're here for. You need to leave.
No, but the difference between the United States and Canada is that those people in the United States were let in and got in illegally. Our government has been allowing these people legally to get into our country for fucking 8 years now.
Yep.
And these people are legally allowed in Canada, and they shouldn't be here. You can't round up illegals in Canada because there isn't any. Our government has been letting these people in legally, and they shouldn't be here. That's the problem.
I don't know if they were let in legally. They came across the Quebec border, the majority of them, and I've seen
Trudeau's been
videos.
letting them fly in here
Yeah.
and fucking giving them free
Yeah,
reign on whatever they
I've seen
fucking
videos
want.
of the RCMP carrying their luggage for them across the border and putting
They
them on
are
a fucking
deporting
bus.
a lot back. A lot.
You're not
They are.
you. I don't
Because
want
I'm
to
not.
sell
I
you
don't want to.
out.
No, but I don't want
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah,
more into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because
they should be leaving, but our government is letting what would normally be an illegal immigrant because of their credentials where they come from, but
Yeah.
they're letting them into our country legally. That's the problem Donald Trump has with our immigration system. Because Trudeau's just letting anybody in.
Yeah.
And they're to our laws, it's legal. That's
do you think-
where the
okay.
issue is.
To a point, man. To a point.
do
You can't
we
just
have
walk
the most
over another country's
No,
border
they're
and
flying
say,
them in. They're coming straight from India on planes, landing,
Yeah, I know.
getting fucking. I'm sure that what you're saying is going on, but not to the degree.
But the thing is, they're
degree.
coming here on illegal visas. A lot of them.
No.
Well, not a lot of them, but like there's some of them. They're coming here on illegal
Yeah,
educational
probably.
visas,
They're
and
trying to
they're
get-
working.
Yeah.
They're driving transport trucks and
We're
shit
just-
and-
into oncoming traffic.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not arguing
You know,
with you at
I mean,
all.
and then
but our
some-
government is
something has
allowing
to be
people to
done
come
about
here
it.
that
Yes.
shouldn't be here
Yeah.
let's just
legally.
change the
Le-
subject. We'll change the subject.
What do you want to talk about? Retarded bass players?
When
Guy-
we met,
Guys,
when we met at the Steve Miller concert,
Oh yes, yes.
Oh.
there's a funny story.
funny story.
No, because it was Canada's Wonderland.
Yep.
But
Canada's
I didn't know
Wonderland?
him. I didn't know him. I was with
Is
someone.
it Canada's
Canada's-
Wonderland or
Canada
Canada's
Wonderland.
Wondersland?
Canada's
It's Canada's
Wonderland.
Canada wonders.
Canada Wonderland.
Yeah, they wonder.
You come, go on, ride,
Yeah,
go
we
home.
wonder
When I-
about Canada.
No, when I first met John,
When-
I had it like a deja vu.
Yeah.
Thinking like I'm like, where did we meet? And he's like, what? And then he's like, we talked about concerts, Steve Miller Band, and I'm like, you're at Canada's Wonderland. And he's like, yeah, I was. And I'm like, well, I was with someone, and I remember we had like a lawn,
Yep.
and I remember talking to
Kingswood
someone.
Music
I
Theater.
had-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Poison. I went to Poison. Little side note. My first concert ever was Poison,
Poison?
Firehouse, Damn Yankees at Kingswood Music Theater.
Nice.
End of story.
No, and I remember talking to someone on the lawn. We got into a conversation,
Yep.
and my boyfriend at the time, he was kind of pissed off that I was talking to someone, and I'm like, I swear.
And it was him?
It was him.
It was me.
It was him.
What were you talking about?
No, we were just talking
The
like
size of his crocodile dick?
You
because
know that come up.
he said where he was standing and everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I was on the lawn. I said you were with someone else. There was another guy with him.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Oh,
like,
so you're gay.
No.
Thanks for bringing him back.
This
Everybody drinks.
no, and it was
this
just
was
weird.
Yeah.
It was weird because it was like a deja
Oh, I
vu.
bet it was weird.
And I'm like, I've met you, and he's like, no, we haven't. And I'm like, no, like
You were
yeah.
gay in a different timeline.
Not at all.
Then he,
I'm sorry. I can't resist.
and then he told me about the one-armed man.
Yes.
One-
Now,
One-armed.
One-
One-armed.
one-armed?
One-armed.
One-armed man.
One-armed.
One-armed.
man.
now
No,
here's
no.
the story.
No, one-armed.
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 One-armed. One-armed man.
Here's the story to this, okay?
Of the one-armed man.
Yes.
You vaguely remember him in a deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know all about the one-armed man.
Well, I didn't know him, and I kind of feel bad for him. So,
Yeah,
like,
but tell me. I'm fucking begging to know.
okay, listen.
Dying to know.
This is how it is, right? So, me and my roommate at the time, Mark, we went to the fucking concert. Mark got the tickets, right? And so I drive up to Canada's Wonderland. We go in to see the show.
You're still living
You know-
in Toronto at the time? Or Brantford by now?
No, Aaron Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you're living, is Aaron
Yeah.
Mills. Okay.
And,
So you
so
went
we
across
go
the
to the
street.
show. We go to the show, right? We're there. We have very limited funds because we're like just had to pay rent.
Skateboard kids,
Yeah,
child actors.
exactly. Right? So I'm in the fucking bathroom, and Mark and me are fucking taking pisses. And this guy walks in.
Mark and me are fucking taking
and,
pisses.
no, listen. Buddy walks in. He's all like, "Hey, man, can you give me any weed?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I can get you some fucking weed." No, I really can't. But
Yeah. And you
He
know he
goes,
can't roll a joint.
yeah. And he's all like,
Unless he's
"Okay,
in.
well, how much?" I was like, "Give me $80. I'll come back here, stay here. I'll be back in like
Who the
5
fuck
minutes."
needs $80 worth of weed at a concert?
Dude, if you're at a concert and you need fucking drugs, you're gonna
What was
pay
the band?
whatever you got because
What-
you didn't bring them. Sorry,
Steve
that's your
Miller
fault.
band?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve
you might
Miller
need
band.
you might need $80 worth of weed for a Steve Miller concert.
So, Buddy gives me the $80. Mark and me walk out of the bathroom. He's like, "Where are we gonna get fucking weed?" I was like, "We're not. We're going up to the fucking bar." So, like, I spent his $80
did you
at the
guys
fucking
sell
bar.
John and Harry mushrooms? Because the exact same story happened, and they were looking
So
for
we're
mushrooms.
drinking, right? We're drinking. Sandra and me met and everything. So,
But didn't know
when
each
we
other.
Were,
Didn't know.
when when Mark and me were leaving the fucking show, Buddy runs up to us and he's all like, "Where's my fucking weed?" And he's like, "I'm gonna fucking punch you out and all this shit." And I was all like, "Dude, that guy over there ripped us off. He took half our fucking money too." And he's like, "What guy?" I go, "That fucking guy there." And I just pointed into the crowd, right? Like, I don't.
And that's the
know.
one-armed guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a one. Buddy started running towards him and fucking super kicked this guy.
With one arm.
Yeah,
Like,
he super kicked
the
the
guy that
one-armed
got
guy.
super kicked only had one arm.
Yeah,
So he's like this, trying to defend
yeah.
himself.
He didn't even see it coming. He didn't have a chance to
You
defend
didn't say
himself.
he only had one eye.
He turned around and I'm just all like, "Jesus Christ, this guy's got one arm." Mark looks at me, he's all like, "Where's the fucking car?" Yeah, so we drank $80 of his money in fucking booze. He didn't get no weed, and I don't know if he got
and he
arrested.
dropped,
Yeah.
he drop kicked a one-armed
But
guy.
I've always felt bad because we got a one-armed man beaten up for fucking nothing.
But you didn't point him out directly.
I
you were
just
just
pointed
pointing
into
at
the crowd.
Yeah, you were like everybody over
I go,
there.
"You see that guy?" And I don't know what he was thinking. He's like, "Yeah, I see that guy. That's the guy that ripped us off."
Well, of course he's gonna drop kick the one-armed guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He ran about fucking, I don't know, a good 60 fucking yards across the fucking parking lot before he drop kicked him. But he was at full fucking tilt.
How high did he get in the air? I'm picturing Bruce Lee right now.
He wasn't going for height. He was going for midsection.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just high five.
Yeah.
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 Let's get on fist bumps. Okay.
Bring her in.
Nope.
Yeah. See, fuck. I'm out.
Sandra doesn't want to talk about fist bumps no more. Why won't you fist bump your old man?
Okay, so
That's a sexy sweater you got on. Show the crowd that. This,
This one? This little thing here?
no, turn around. Everybody drinks fucking
Everybody
sweaters.
drinks.
Merch stores opening up. Thankfully, thanks to Tammy, who's gonna
Yay,
make it
Tammy.
up. Yes, yay, Tammy. Okay,
fist bumps?
fist bump.
No. No.
What's
He
your
tries-
problem with fist bumps?
Yeah, what's the situation here?
So you fist pump your
Not
buds.
pump,
Pump.
bump,
Bump.
bump.
Okay. Your
It could be a
buddy-
pump.
your-
No, fist pump would be more like this. Like
Okay.
if I
Which way
Yeah,
you
but like
going
we're-
on that? It's forward, not up
more
and
like-
down, bud.
it's more
hey,
like-
you guys want a fist bump?
It's more like buddies.
Get the- yeah.
Buddies. Like, hey, high five.
oh, she definitely
Buddies.
felt like that when she gave me a fist bump.
I don't know.
So what was
just-
what's the
Why?
issue
Why
with
can't you
it?
be his buddy?
Okay. So it goes.
Is it just buddies?
No, because it stems from work, and I'll go into.
Oh, when
I'm
I'm
gonna
at
get
work, when I'm at work, we do the we.
A lot of people I work
You do
with
the chicken wing?
fist bumps.
no, just one. No, I'm waiting to get drop kicked.
Majority of some of the people that I work with
Fist bump?
which they're
all white. They're all only the white people. No, the brown people.
yeah.
The brown people
I'm
fist
like,
bump.
John started this,
Fucking right they do.
and then John started.
Fucking do it all the time, man.
Fist bump.
John started this, and I'm like, what? Like,
Sheba.
I'll high five. Not a problem. High five.
Oh, hey.
Not a problem.
High five.
It's not a five. Like, no. I just.
You won't
something
fist
about-
bump, eh?
Something about it. It just. I don't know.
Like creeps you out.
I'm not one of
or-
his buds.
She won't, man. Like, how many times I'm like, hey, Sandra, fist bump. And she's like,
I won't
no.
fist bump him most of the time. I only did it tonight to prove like a fucking.
I don't
If
know.
if he
It's
if
I just
you want
I
to know
don't
what,
like it.
hey, you want to know what? To your defense, if he showed up on my porch,
It fist
like if
bumps
you guys
ya.
come down from
Okay.
8 Mile and he walked in and he's like,
Hey.
"Hey," I'd be like, "Fuck off."
See?
But
I
I'd still
would.
sit down and drink.
Yeah, yeah. I'd still
who does
I'd still
that?
tiny dance for you.
You're always going to be my tiny dancer.
But who
Tiny
does that?
dancer.
Who does that?
I do.
I tiny dance for him all the time.
No, but who fist bumps?
Everybody.
Who's everybody? I don't know.
Like everybody
like
you
it's-
work with, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tammy. When
Tammy
she
just
after
gave me a fist bump. I don't even really know Tammy.
yeah.
She just like
Every
pounded
time
it
she
out.
makes a beer koozie, we fist bump. Like
Yeah.
after every one.
She's saying no. No.
Well, maybe not all the
No.
time, but a good like 97%.
Yeah.
Fist bumped you.
What?
That's the first time I've ever fist bumped.
See?
I've never asked you. to
Now,
fist
would
bump
you
me.
fist bump in general if he's like, hey?
No, because I agree with you. It's like a buddy thing.
See? It's not
Well,
personal.
then why would you fist bump me?
I didn't know what we were doing. I just
See?
did it.
Now, when we're all playing cards or doing whatever, and we're no, okay, well,
I thought we were buddies.
well, we are.
Yeah,
What
there we
the
go. I'm not sleeping with your wife. I'm done.
But like when
You
we're sitting around,
just cheated on me.
but when we're sitting around the table,
No, that's a
Oh, you fist bumped my
No.
buddy, but not
No,
me. All
because
right.
we're
I see how
buddies.
that's going.
wait.
We're
That's a
buddies.
clear sign she's not cheating
No.
on you with me.
because when
She only fist bumps buddies.
Yeah, I don't
it's
care.
buddies, like we're
You
sitting
know
around
what?
the
I
table.
don't
No.
go fist bump.
Hey.
all you
Cards,
want.
cards,
Yeah,
right?
see? Every time.
Cards. We've done it with cards. High five, like like
High
we
five
win,
is fist bump.
right? It's just I don't know.
Fist bump.
It's just awkward.
Are you guys
Just
sleeping together?
Sometimes.
when he's
Like in the same
month to month?
Do you have the same bed? I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not
No, not
asking
on
you-
weekends.
Not on weekends.
He sleeps on the couch on the weekend.
I get drunk.
Yeah, well that's a way different. He doesn't have his own separate bedroom.
No,
No,
No.
not like that.
Yeah.
he could.
Yeah, so fist bumps are totally acceptable.
No.
See, a lot of the
Yeah.
times on weekends,
Okay,
she's all
wait.
like, I'm going to bed
Wait.
early. You better not get come
True,
to
okay,
bed
no, no,
drunk.
no,
You
no,
better
Me up.
you better
'Cause-
not get
Because I'll roll into bed and I'll start farting and shit. And then
No.
she's like, well, I can't
Yeah,
get to
don't
sleep.
shit.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't
I'm
sh-
passed out by the time, but like through the week, Monday to
We need to take a playbook out of this.
Monday.
Oh, it's
John
a
and I have been
fuckery.
together for 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
13.
see, this is where you bring the anal in.
12 years.
Bill Maher said that. You save the anal for when the relationship gets stale.
All right,
No,
but
that
I'm
was
not
at the
comfortable
beginning.
with
Now
it.
it's
Yeah,
nothing.
you ruined it, didn't you, you fucking skateboarding motherfucker?
Do a kickflip.
Monday to Thursday, he's in the bed. Friday, Saturday, he's not.
Yeah.
It's-
Like, is that religiously or just randomly?
No, it's
No,
religiously.
No, it's not religiously.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
more spiritual than
No.
anything else.
It's religiously. Where'd you sleep last night?
On the couch.
Spiritually, it's okay.
But when you did come down to the living room at 6 o'clock in the morning, I went upstairs to the bed and slept. So
Yeah. So
That's because the-
you spent some of the time this weekend in bed.
I spent like 5 hours on the couch and then 4 hours in the bed.
That's totally acceptable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's because I'm up
Fuck,
at
man.
5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And what do you do after that?
Go to work. Like through the week?
that's
Or are
when
you
you-
talking about weekend?
Weekend. Well,
Oh, weekend? I was up at 5 this morning.
and what were you doing?
Having a coffee.
Like making noise around the house so nobody else
no,
could sleep?
No,
Yeah.
no. He
That's
was
a-
dead,
s-
Ted to the
Sounds
wall.
like something Raina would do.
John can sleep through anything.
Dude, I slept through the 1979.
See how he
no,
remembers that?
78 train derailment.
I did too, but
Behind
I was
his house.
in my defense I was only one.
Dude, we only lived down the hill from the fucking train derailment in Mississauga. It was really big. If you Google it, 1978 train derailment,
I'll Google it.
Mississauga.
We'll
It
Google
was.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
And
We were
apparently he slept through it all.
Yep.
What is it?
The
What
whole.
year? 19.
I'm pretty sure it's 78.
That's 1998.
78 train.
Mississauga train derailment.
How many more
Derailed.
train derailments was there?
In Mississauga.
It was the biggest one that happened in
I'm just
Mississauga.
gonna go train derail. I'm either getting Pablo Escobar in
You have to
Miami.
put down Mississauga though. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you-
gonna
Tennessee.
come up with
It'll
fuck-
bring
No,
up
what's this? A wanker? Oh, wait a minute.
tanker.
Tanker.
a wanker. What?
Right here.
Oh, right there.
No- Oh, is there not a video?
1979. Sorry.
Okay, wait. I gotta get our viewers in on this.
Yeah.
Full media right here. Okay. The Mississauga train derailment, also known as the Mississauga Miracle, occurred on November 10th, 1979
Yep.
in
Ah.
Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, when the CP rail freight train carrying hazardous chemicals derailed and caught fire. More than 200,000 people were evacuated
Yep.
in the largest
Not
peacetime
John.
No,
evacuation
we were evacuated.
in North
slept.
America until Hurricane Katrina.
I slept through
Until
the.
Hurricane Katrina.
Yep.
John slept through the whole thing.
I slept through the main explosion,
And your
but I remember we were all.
Here.
and your mom and
here,
dad
here.
wake you like they woke you up and left.
At 11:53 p.m. on the Mavis Road crossing, the damaged bogie undercarriage left the track, causing the remaining parts of the train to derail. The impact caused several tank cars filled with propane to burst into flames. The derailment also ruptured several other tankers, spilling sterylene, toluene, propane, caustic soda, and chlorine onto the tracks and into the air. A huge explosion resulted, sending a fireball, which you forgot.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
The
Yeah.
main explosion was.
I
a big
feel
battle.
bad. I feel bad for you because you're the one that wanted it. Anyway, back where are we? Fireball into the sky, which could be seen from 100 kilometers away. That wouldn't quite be here, but almost. As the flames were erupting, the train's brakeman, Larry Krupa, 27, at the suggestion of the engineer, also his father-in-law, managed to close the air brakes angle spigot at the west end of the undamaged 32nd car, allowing the engineer to release the air brakes between the locomotives and the derailed cars and move the front part of the train eastward along the tracks away from the danger. This prevented the cars from becoming involved in the fire. Important to many of them also contained dangerous goods. Kupro was later recommended from the Order of Canada for his bravery, which a later writer had described as bordering on lunacy.
There you go.
After more explosions, firefighters concentrating the cooling cars, allowing the fire to burn itself out, but the ruptured chlorine tank became a cause of concern, with the probability of a deadly cloud of chlorine gas spreading through suburban Mississauga,
Yep.
which is where you were living.
Yep.
More than 200,000 people were evacuated while you were sleeping, and another of residents, mostly the extreme west and north Mississauga, allowed the evacuees, while you were sleeping, to stay with them until the crisis abated. Some of these people were later moved again while you were sleeping as their hosts were evacuated. The evacuation was managed by various officials, none of them including John, but one was the Mississauga of
Mayor.
Mississauga Mayor.
Oh, Hazel.
Hazel
Hazel
McCallion
Yeah.
Which I knew personally.
and the Peel Regional Police and other governmental authorities. What did you call that name?
Hazel McCallion.
Sprained her ankle during the crisis.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, did you wake up for that?
No.
But continued to hobble to press conferences.
Yeah.
Within a few days, we're only going to the end of this.
Okay.
Within a few days, Mississauga was practically deserted
What?
until the contamination had
We
been
were-
cleared.
Where'd
and
you
the
stay?
danger
Every-
neutralizes until residents were allowed to return to their homes. Were you up by then?
Where were you?
Do you remember going home?
We ended up going to my Aunt Sue's
Amy?
place.
Miami?
No, we ended up
Aunt
going
Sue's?
to Aunt Sue's place when she and her and Uncle John got a condo in Toronto.
Wow.
So we went and stayed at her condo for about 2.5 weeks before we were allowed back.
Wow.
To your actual home
Yeah,
where you could go back to sleep.
yeah.
Nice.
And I did go back to sleep.
You didn't.
No, I did.
You did.
Like a fucking baby.
No, he's sleeping.
At
No, I
79,
fucking
you
slept.
must have been a baby.
Yeah.
When were you born? What year were you born?
72.
You were born in 72?
Yep.
He'll be 53.
Yep.
You're older than Johnny.
Yeah.
And Johnny's like just a shy older than dirt.
I'm older than.
You're older than
You're
both
older.
of them?
She's older than me. Well, I always go for the Cougars, right?
Okay, so there's parental...
Wow.
It's not even parental guidance. It's like,
Only by a year. Come on.
Yeah.
well, you know what?
But like that
Are
that's
you
the whole
guys still
thing about the
considered
Mississauga.
Generation X at least? You like are the
Yeah,
center of Generation X.
Well-
I'm on
Yeah.
the late end of it. You
71.
guys are, yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are actually Generation X.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody drinks.
Everybody drink.
Everybody.
Everybody drinks.
Everybody having a good time? Let's hear from some of you listeners.
I think we're not live.
Fuck.
Hey, right now we're hitting the 2-hour mark, and to me this has been fucking a great podcast.
No, it's been awesome, man.
Yeah.
I don't even think we're done yet. We haven't even
No.
started talking. Are we done? What was the last one?
Fist bumps.
Yeah. You lost the fist bump argument. You're not happy about that.
No.
You know what? Never gonna
Everybody
ask you
take a
again.
good look at Sandra. This is her.
No.
This is Sandra not happy about.
No.
Agree with her. It's a friendship.
It's a friendship
Fist
thing.
bump.
No.
I literally
friendship
fist bumped you
thing.
and you fist bumped me back without
Because she didn't
hesitation.
know.
No.
Because she didn't know.
Oh, it's because she wasn't.
Okay,
She
if
wasn't.
you were in it, like-
she wasn't briefed.
She didn't get the memo?
Yay. Yeah. See?
No. Are we happy with the fist bump or no?
I'm not
I
happy
am.
with it.
Yeah.
Fist bumps, it's a sign of solidarity, man.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a-
I got you,
It's
man.
a solidarity.
Okay, but you guys are buds. You're buds.
Yeah, but we're buds too.
I'm
You're
never.
We're not buds.
I've never fist bumped her ever, but I'm never getting another fist bump.
Because when you think about it, like, I don't
Come
know.
on.
It's
After every koozie, I want a fist bump.
I think that's fair.
It should be fair.
I think it's fair. Because it's like,
She's
good
already
job.
pissed off that I'm giving. She's actually not pissed off about it, but I'm pissed off about it.
She's probably pissed
I'm
off.
giving free shit away, and I'm like, I literally don't. Not the sweater. The sweater is fine. That's not a free thing. That's you. That's your sweater
Okay.
for being on the show. But I'm giving free koozies away to any. I'm giving free beer koozies away.
Tammy's all like,
Hey, can
really?
you give me a beer koozie?
I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, but she gives everything away. I'm the only one going, we need to make money on this. I'm here to make money. I'm only doing this for money. Not this, the whole thing.
Cocaine's not cheap, folks.
No, that's why I work my real job.
I know. I was just doing my Dana White impression.
Okay, so what was I saying about beer koozies? Oh, yeah. I'm giving a free beer koozie. If I spilled a drink, man. That was close. That was close. I'm giving a free everybody drinks beer koozie away to anybody that subscribes to the channel.
So if you're a ribe,
You
you get a free beer koozie.
You get a free beer koozie with every subscription. Prove it to me, I'll send you one. I don't even want to send it. I'm gonna hand it to you personally. So
So you're gonna have to come here.
yeah. John's on the marketing team. This is why he gets a sweater. No, seriously. I'm starting a merch store. Come by, everybody. Everybody Drinks is not just a podcast. It's a lifestyle. We have Everybody Drinks Jenga.
It's also
We have Everybody Drinks Dice.
it's a family, man.
Yeah, Everybody
It's a
Drinks is a
family.
family. Yes, it is. And we
yeah.
fist bump. Actually, you want to know what? If it takes me not fist bumping to keep her on board with the family, then we're not fist bumping anymore.
John and I don't have to fist bump. I'll fist bump everybody else.
Yeah, well,
Well,
you made
that-
that clear.
you
No, you
cheating
made
on
that.
me?
No, you made that pretty clear. That's
Yeah.
So
Because
you're
me
gonna
and you are buds.
Yeah.
fist
Yeah,
bump
yeah.
everybody but me?
Yeah, because you're not buds.
We're not.
I understand
we're
where she's coming from.
Yes.
You bang her.
Well,
You fucking hold her by the ankles. It's like you like high five the bottom
Totally
of her
different.
feet.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I can
different.
understand that. I'm a muff diver local.
Yeah.
69.
Yeah.
But like, come on, man. If I do a good job down there, you got to give me a fist bump.
No.
I think that's fair. If I get down there and work that, find that pearl,
I'm actually thinking that's a pretty decent idea. I'm actually.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I think
you know
that's
what?
fair.
I'm-
man.
What are you gonna do?
Hey.
Look up and say, "Hey, fist bump."
fucking
No,
right
no,
I
he's
would,
on
man.
his way up.
No.
My hands are already up there
No,
twisting your nipples
No,
anyway.
no. It's not a halfway in between thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely wrong time.
Yeah.
No,
What?
perfect time for fist bump.
You
No.
seriously, like,
No, it's
No.
serious.
come along
When
and
it's
say, like,
over,
fist bump, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
You serious? You can't fist bump during sex?
I'm not saying no. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh,
Hey, my argument's over here. I'm saying afterwards, then we fist bump. Not during.
No.
I wouldn't fist bump during. I'm fucking busy doing other shit.
But you said fist bumping is for buddies. So you just
Even
fucking do it with your
after.
buddy?
No, I'd be like, hey.
No.
Even after?
Maybe high
No.
five.
Well, I think you guys are just too close-minded about this whole
Yeah,
situation.
I think they are.
No,
I,
no,
I
wait.
would.
You
I
gotta
wouldn't
open
do
your
it
mind
during,
to
but
it.
I'll do it
See,
after.
Wait.
Because you know what? If
our
you go
age-
But
up,
I'm not gonna do it every
if you go up
day.
to fist bump,
Do you slap her ass? Do you slap her ass in the kitchen?
oh yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck, he loves you. You got nothing to worry about. Fist bump this man.
We get leg cramps, for God's sake.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
At our age?
You ever
we're
had
like,
a leg cramp during sex?
even,
Jesus Christ!
even
that
at
is the
my young
worst
age of
fucking-
47, I get leg cramps too.
dude, you're like right in there. You're giving her, and everything's going good. You know, it sounds like you're slapping macaroni and cheese, right? And then all of a sudden you get a leg cramp, and it's just like, Jesus fuck, really? And you got to jump out of bed. You got to try to stand on.
And
that
then on
cramp,
top of
right?
that, we have our dog outside
Do you
our,
guys
our
both
door
have to do it?
whining.
And like, are you guys in there dancing to like the B-52s? Is this
Love Shack, baby, please.
These guys are having sex, and all of a sudden it's a love shack. But
I'm
it's cramping up. No, it's tough getting older, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it is.
I'd hate to be born in the fucking early 70s.
early.
Yeah, well, I was born in the late. I was still born in the 70s. So
Yeah, probably only
I can't
about,
badmouth
like-
the whole generation or the whole
Probably
decade.
about 2 years off. You're right.
Yeah, no, 7.
Yes, because it's
Late 70s. I drove cars older than me.
Yeah, same here.
Nice. What's your oldest car?
Model T,
What year? No, that you personally own.
my
38.
48? You owned a
38.
38.
You owned a
owned
38?
a 38?
No, I didn't own a 38.
He said own.
Oh, I thought you said drive.
No. What's the oldest car you've ever owned?
The oldest car I have ever owned.
This isn't even on the topic list.
1994 Ford Topaz.
A 1994 Marcus won't fist bump me.
That was my oldest.
Pretty sure the first car.
94?
It was a 1994 Ford Topaz.
Topaz?
Yeah.
Topaz. What was yours?
What? Owned or drove?
Owned.
Owned? 1986 two-door LeBaron coupe.
Huh. Okay. So that was a great topic.
Well, you asked.
I owned my first car ever was a 1976 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme.
Yep.
The oldest car I've ever owned, and I was hoping there was still a picture of it over there, is a 1968 Oldsmobile Cutlass S.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then my favorite car ever was a 1986 Trans Am. And then I've owned several really shitty cars
Yeah.
since then.
See, growing up, my parents had a Chevy Nova,
I paid for all of them.
and I wanted
Novas are good cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nova's
and
a
it was
great
an older
car.
car. I don't know the year, but it was blue, and I still remember it as a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, and they sold it, and my dad then got a truck. Yeah,
What kind of truck? Was it a Datsun?
no Ford. My dad was a Ford man.
F100?
No,
You drive a Ford Anger, right?
Yep. Ford Anger all the way. But
anger
Yeah.
piece of.
I think it
We
should
don't
be.
talk about the truck.
Does it have 4-wheel drive?
yes,
Yes.
it does.
If we're not doing this podcast last night? You don't have to answer.
Fuck you, man. Fucking fucker.
No. You want to know what?
Motherfucker.
The podcast has always been about Saturday night, and I always lie to my. I don't lie to my audience.
No.
No. But it's a Saturday night deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The podcast has always been about Saturday night, but I publish it like we did it on Friday night.
Yeah.
Because I feel that I'm on a different schedule than most people.
Probably.
I've done a lot of drunk podcasts at 8 a.m. in the morning, and it seems like we're drinking and having fun at night,
Yeah.
but it's literally fucking all of a sudden I'm looking at my buddy. We're fucking doing lines off the counter. I shouldn't say that either.
No.
No,
Edit that.
I'm just making it up. No, we do podcasts
Yeah.
in the morning. We were both working nights, and we do. These were not Everybody Drinks podcasts. These
Yeah.
were just other podcasts. Because I'm a diverse person, right?
Yeah.
I'm a DEI hire. Yeah.
DEI.
Yeah. I'm a long-haired, freaky people that need not apply. Like, we have no rights. All these people getting jobs based on whatever, long-haired, freaky people, still need not apply.
Isn't that a
No,
song?
I think you're wrong about that.
Says the bald guy. Not bald.
No, he's bald. Oh wait,
Fuck.
no. If he takes off, he won't take off his hat because you haven't shaved your head.
Well, I'm not going to take off my hat now.
No, but you haven't shaved.
I don't
your
want
head,
him
have
to.
you?
Hey, we
No,
need to
it's
get
been a
hats
while.
No.
going.
He's got hair. It's growing now. He hasn't
Yeah?
shaved his head.
It's been a while. It's winter time.
Are you
man.
wearing a fucking I don't even want to fucking acknowledge it. It's a nice looking hat though. It looks like it fits well.
Flux.
It does.
I don't like Flux.
Have
Why?
you been to Flux?
I've been to Flux.
Oh, you've been to Flux.
I watched a comedy show at Flux. We had a great
Oh,
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flux. You know what? We'll plug Flux Blue. Flux.
Flux Brewery.
Flux Brewery.
Fox Brewery.
Hey, where are you going?
I could drink and plug my phone in.
You don't need a drink. Oh, you're plugging your phone in. I was just curious. I thought you were grabbing all your shit and leaving because you had enough of listening to this nonsense. No, we'll plug Flux Brewery.
Yeah.
North Scotland Road, Flux Brewery.
Yep.
Stop in, have a burger. They have great food there. I've
Great
heard.
food.
Great
Great
food.
food.
Great beer.
Great food.
Terrible booze, great food.
Great beer.
I hate beer, so they don't stand a chance. They have a couple of fruity things that weren't bad.
No,
while I was
yeah.
there. Yeah. Chick drinks.
Yeah.
I'm a little fruity. You know what that means?
What?
We're either calling Hall & Oates or playing fucking Bay City Rollers.
SATY
I wish I had a record player. We'd be listening to.
I could have brought mine.
I didn't know I love the Bay City Rollers.
Okay, guys. We're going to talk about
What?
old snacks we used to have back in the day.
Have you been to my bathroom? Cracker Jack snacks. There's a picture right above my toilet.
Really?
This
Of
is,
yeah, go
Okay, I
look.
gotta go
look.
there now.
Yeah, go. Yeah, look. It's fucking old school. Old school.
I haven't had Cracker Jackson. I can't remember.
Is there a prize in there?
Yes, there is. It says
What's the prize?
prizes. I don't know. We're going to find out, but it's my surprise because I bought it.
Well, I'm still gonna be surprised.
It's surprise.
You can't. Surprised you can't have
Surprise,
it.
motherfucker. I got some ice cream.
Do you have shitty tattoo? We're doing shitty tattoos next, unless Sandra's got a better idea.
I don't have any shitty tattoos.
Oh well, you're out. I got shitty tattoos. What in the
I need
fuck
some-
are you doing?
Do we have a
Knife
survival knife?
in my pocket because
It says tear here, but
no, I got a knife.
dude, that's like a
Hey.
911 box cutter special.
No,
Platinum
it's
edition.
fucking terrible. You can't even store blades in it. Have I told you my knife story about when I went to fucking OLG Casino?
No.
No, I'm telling that next. We're gonna do my Dirty Heads knife story. Did I tell you that knife story? Oh, it's crazy. I wish Kelsey was here. Hey, you can't leave that open. I want to get my license taken away.
There's
What are
my-
you doing in there?
I'm trying to find my fucking prize.
Have you heard about what Sandra's heard about my knife story.
Your what?
My knife story.
Your knife?
Yeah, at the Dirty Heads concert.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you went.
What'd you get? Oh, look, you got a fucking caramel covered piece
No.
of popcorn.
Where's my fucking? Oh, there it is.
What'd you get?
I don't know. Let me find out.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a little plastic thing,
I
like a
think-
fucking peace sign or something.
on. Might
Ola-
be.
Did you say Ola? Don't start speaking
Hola.
fucking Mexican. If you start speaking Mexican, Donald Trump's gonna show up. But I gotta pee too.
Is it like a fucking?
It's a
fake
tattoo. It's a fucking wash-on tattoo.
All right. Well, we got to do this.
These ain't no Kinder Surprises here. We'll do it. It's a joke. It's like fucking Bazooka Joe.
They
All.
don't do the actual prizes.
It's a Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
stupid.
don't do all that.
Yeah. Cracker Jacks is. Did you see my Cracker Jack picture?
I did. Yeah.
Those are the prizes. Those are actual prizes.
Yeah.
That thing is not that
It's
old.
the whole box thing.
Yes.
The prize.
Yeah.
I can't open that. You open that.
That's what she said.
You want to? You want my knife?
You want my?
That's what she said.
What'd you do?
Give me that. Fucking.
Lift.
Hey, we're allowed to call our retarded friends retards, right?
And fags.
Here.
I don't think you guys are
It
being
just
gay.
fits.
What is that?
I don't think you're being gay right now, but you're definitely being retarded. Not Sandra. She's got this figured out.
Sailor Jack
Oh, nice.
What does that mean?
was modeled after a F.W.
I gotta
Vincent Robert, who died of pneumonia shortly after the character for.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. Surprise.
Why
She's
did
a depressive
No, like-
Jax.
You should read it.
No, I'm gonna. Oh, look, it's a sticker.
But read it. Oh,
Get your glasses
I'm
on.
gonna need my. I'm gonna need my glasses.
oh, my drink.
Sailor Jack was modeled after F.W. Frickerson's
Yeah.
grandson's Robert's uncle's dog's roommate's cousin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You went right down the hole.
I didn't know this was a Spaceballs edition.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
I'm surrounded by assholes. How many assholes we got on this ship, sir? Who died of pneumonia? I'm literally reading everything you just read. This is a terrible story. How many pages are to this? Oh, it's a sticker. Let's stick
It's
it on
a sticker,
something.
but they tell a whole story
Yeah, well,
now.
fuck the story. Can I stick this on something?
Anything you want, man.
Okay. There we go. I'm a huge fan of Cracker Jacks, but not so much anymore.
all changed.
Not so much dying from the
all
pneumonia.
Yeah, no, fuck, man.
No,
That's
it's all
probably how we're
changed.
all gonna go. Can I take these off? I'm
Do
gonna
you
die
remember
of
the
not
wait,
being able.
Do you remember
to
the white box, the pink popcorn, the pink popcorn
I've met a
with
few
the
white-
Yeah,
elephant?
the elephant.
The
pink
elephant.
popcorn.
Oh, Jumbo.
Yeah.
Did you know Jumbo the elephant was an elephant that escaped from a boxcar
Is in
and
St.
ended up in
Thomas.
St. Thomas?
So my stepdad collected elephants, and he was all about that. And we used to go down to St. Thomas. To
There
where
was
it
an elephant statue there,
Yep.
life size.
Yeah. Yep.
What did you do with popcorn? Okay, so what?
What are you doing, man?
Bad
I'm
tattoos.
trying to make my chair fart. No, I had a story before the
Oh.
the Dirty Heads knife story.
Oh yeah.
So, I just broke my necklace.
You break it or it just come unhooked?
How bad did I break
Come
it?
unhooked. It just come unhooked.
What?
It just come unhooked.
Yeah, but do you have any idea how hard time you had trying to hook it up? Okay, so me and Kelsey are I'm at camp. I'm at base camp. Porch, my place, the res, whatever you want. Not bad latitude. And Kelsey is. I said I bought the tickets. I'm gonna go deep with this story.
Okay.
Fuck it. We're going deep.
Go deep.
So I bought these tickets like a year in advance to go see the Dirty Heads.
Yes.
Huge Dirty Heads fan. And I say to Kelsey, if I don't find a vulnerable, impressionable woman to come with me, then you can come. Kelsey's my cousin. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'll go. Thinking, of course I'm going to find something to go with me. Woman, some sort of
Midget
woman.
stripper.
Yeah, at least. Like, at the shortest. I get nothing.
For
Right?
11.
Like, there's nothing. I call Kelsey. I'm like, will you give me a ride to fucking Niagara Falls so I can go to this show? I'll give you a ticket. So I get there, and I got this little. I don't even know where that little pocket knife went, but I get there with a little pocket knife.
I know the story. Yes. Yep.
And then I'm going through a major anxiety fucking the whole way there. I don't even want to be there. It's my favorite band, everything I want to do. And we walk in and it's fucking chaos everywhere. I'm fucking having health anxiety because I'm fucking 3 days drunk, fucking hungover like a motherfucker. We get there and they're like, oh, you got to put all your shit that's metal on the table. And I pull out this little jackknife, and the lady's like, "Ooh, like I'm like I'm there to do terrorist murdering things." And I was like, "Yeah, that's probably not good, eh?" And she's like, "No, you can't go in there with that." And I go, "Well, I really don't want to. It just happens to be in my pocket, and I got a lot of other shit in my mind right now." And she's like, I go, "Can you just throw it in the garbage?" And she's like, "I'm not touching it. Like it's killed 30 people already. This thing is literally like, if anybody can see, this knife is literally this long. I live in the bush. It's fucking for cutting fucking fishing line." And then this giant fucking black man comes over and he goes, "What's the problem?" I was like, "Well, she doesn't even want to talk. She's scared. Like, she's cowering in the corner beside the garbage can because I got this fucking knife with me." And I was like, "I got this fucking knife. She won't throw it in the garbage. If I go to my car, I'm probably not coming back because I'm like super high anxiety right now." He's like, "Well, what's your name? I'll put a Post-it note on it, and at the end of the show, you can pick it up." And I was like, okay. So in my own brain, I'm thinking, I can give the knife to the giant black man and get into the show, no problem.
Post-it note.
And I signed my name on it. I was like, Todd Chasma, right? So they take the fucking knife, Post-it note it with my fucking name that I wrote on the Post-it note, set it down. We go the show. I started to loosen up halfway through. Great show. Dirty Heads play awesome. Oaja Casino has a great sound system. Terrible layout because I like to dance and it's all seats, like what you guys are saying about the Sanderson
Center.
whatever.
Yeah.
So we're leaving, and once they closed the bar at like fucking 8:30, which was terrible. I'm still drunk from the night before. Had a bunch of drinks while I was there really quickly to try and combat the anxiety. So I'm fucking walking out, and we get like, we're way up, and we go down like a couple of sets of stairs, like circling, and we get to the level before we have to go out the door where we came in, and I see this giant black man. I'm like, should I ask him about my knife? And then the crowd's coming out. We get shuffled. I get to the. I'm wearing camouflage shorts with a hole in the ass.
So we can't see you.
No sock. Yeah, well, I did. Yeah. Oh, they seen me.
Oh, remember?
I got
Scorpion?
my Smoking Rabbit shirt on. Chew Stroke. Love you. Wish I knew where you were. And I walk up to the booth, the kiosk or whatever they call them things. It wasn't even a kiosk. It was a podium, whatever it was. And as I'm approaching the tiny little girl with the radio and fucking credentials, And I was like, I'm looking for my knife. And she looks at me and she goes, you must be Todd. I was like, how the fuck do you know that? And she goes, because you're the only one with a name on a knife. She hands me my fucking knife and lets me walk out the door.
Yep.
And I went home. That's the
it's
fucking
funny,
Dirty Heads knife story.
It's funny you mentioned you had split pants because when we went to...
I still have them.
Sandra, remember when we went to, what was it, Scorpions and Megadeth concert?
Scorpions and Megadeth?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of that, no, because
who opened and who closed?
Scorpions closed.
Yeah.
Megadeth open.
Yeah.
But when we got tickets, his sister got us lawns, and I don't do lawn. I'm too short for lawn.
You already told me 3 lawn stories about concerts tonight.
Well, that was a lawn, and then we scalped. That's first time. Like I got a scalper, and the guy comes over and he's like, "Okay," and he hands me like all these like the tickets.
Yeah.
And I look and I'm like, the guy. All of a sudden, the guy takes off because another guy was talking to him and everything like this. I look at John. I'm like, these are like really good seats. Like he just took off. What the hell? And I thought, no, I'm gonna be honest. I waited. He came back and he's like, you didn't leave. And I'm like, well, no. And he's like,
Probably
oh my
the
God.
most honest people at the concert.
He's like,
Her.
and he's like,
She's the most honest person everywhere, except for work.
and he's like, oh my God. He goes, you know what? I'm going to give you these tickets instead of what I offered you. And we got like 200s at that time.
We had 200.
And I'm like, because he
levels.
given us like these were like front, like I'm
Is
talking.
this Budweiser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
ta-
Molson Amphitheater
Yeah,
probably back
yeah.
He
then.
didn't ask for any extra cash. He just took our tickets.
Like
and
all of a
then
sudden he
gave
just
us
handed me
those
these
ones.
tickets and he said the price and then all of a sudden he just like booted and I'm like,
Yeah,
and
we're
then I
like,
said to John, I'm
Stanley,
like,
what the
what do we
fuck?
do? Like what?
Did he fist bump you first?
And he's like, you were so honest. I'm gonna give you these tickets, and it was the Scorpions, and that's when I turned to John. So we get in the, I think we're in the 200s, 100s. I forget.
200 levels.
Yeah, and then so we're watching the Scorpions. Megadeth opens, and then all of a sudden I'm like looking around. I'm like, there's a lot of gay people here. Yeah, there was a lot of gay men.
And I split my shorts when
What?
we were
Yeah.
at the subway.
Are you sure it wasn't Judas Priest?
No.
No.
Who was the guy that actually did want to play rock, paper, scissors? Do you remember that?
I know.
What?
Do you want to hear that?
No, I do, but you guys got to keep talking.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Talk about rock,
The
paper,
guy that wanted to, because he said, I'll fight you, like, he'd not fight me for the seat.
Oh,
He
'cause
wanted to do rock, paper, scissors for the seat. Because
Yeah,
he
but-
thought we were in his seat.
Yeah.
No, we weren't in his seat.
No,
What concert was that?
Iron Maiden.
Was it?
Yep. No, sorry, System of a Down.
No, it was System of the Down.
Yeah, because in like 5 minutes after, there was one guy in
Yes,
the
he
next
got-
section over that
That's
stood
right.
up and started like, yeah.
He got walked out, though.
Yeah, because there was no band on. It's like, holy fuck, yeah, okay. But he was giving her, it's like, oh, the cop showed, and that was it. He
That's right.
walked out.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. No, that was another concert that we were there.
That was the System of
The
a
System
Down.
of the Down.
I missed
Yeah.
it. We'll talk about it
And the
another
people
time,
in
but-
front of us
That's
didn't have
right.
tickets for the seats,
Seats
they
in
were
front
sitting
of us.
fr-
They got
Yeah,
kicked out.
They got kicked out too.
Who did? At the Scorpions concert?
No,
No,
System
so
of a Down.
System of the Down, a guy came along.
Where was that? Hamilton?
No,
Toronto.
Budweiser.
Oh, I
Budweiser.
seen System of the Down in Hamilton, and I hated System of the Down at the time, and I didn't get to intake the concert properly because I didn't really like them and didn't really want to be there.
Was that when they were opening up for Slayer?
No, they.
Okay.
There was a band called Down that Phil was in. from
Yeah.
Pantera.
Yep.
And they were supposed to open up for System of the Down, but he had something in his eye, and they canceled the Canadian part of the fucking deal.
All right.
That's the story I got. So then I'm just sitting at a System of the Down show going, who the fuck are these losers?
Yeah.
But then, like, not even 6 months later, I was like listening to System of the Down,
Yeah.
going, "This is actually a pretty legit band."
When
Great
we
band, man.
Still a huge fan.
Yep.
the lineup, because the concert that we went to was supposed to be the last concert ever, and the lineup was huge. And there was a scalper in, like, as
yeah.
we're in the lineup, and he's like, he turns to John and I, and he's like, "Who you guys waiting for?" And we're like, "System of the Down." He's like,
yeah.
"I've never seen this." He goes, "I was here last week with
Wiz
Wiz
Khalifa."
Khalifa.
And
And he
he's
goes,
like-
"I've never seen this big of amount of
Yeah.
people here."
And that night that
At
we went to
Budweiser?
see him,
Yeah.
You guys go to the
But
Jim
here's
Beam?
the thing. Here's the thing.
Whiskey. Yeah,
Here's the thing, Todd.
I got stories about that place.
Todd, here's the thing. The night that we went to see System of a Down, Rush was playing their final show in Toronto. And there was such a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Rush first show should have been their final show.
No. But they were,
I
they,
love
they
Alex
were playing
Lifeson.
at the Rogers Center, and we were seeing System of a Down at the Budweiser.
They played the same night?
They played on
The
the
same-
exact same night.
Yeah.
And
That's
then-
retarded.
Yeah.
That's bad scheduling.
And
Because Rush is a huge
I'm
Canadian
telling you, the
band.
Budweiser Center was packed.
Packed. It was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every ticket was sold.
That's when the guy came down to our seat and he stood in front of me. He's like, "You're in my seat." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And I knew I had the right seat. And that's when he's like, "I'll play rock, paper, scissors for you." And I'm like, "Okay." And we did rock, paper, scissors.
And you knew you were in the right seat?
Yeah, I knew I was in the right seat.
Yeah, but what if you lost rock paper, scissors?
I would have
I
said,
would have
"Fuck
punched
you."
him in the face. I would have punched him right in the fuck.
No.
I
It was-
love.
and
You want to
then-
know? I love punching people in the fuck.
Right in the fuck.
The funny part is when we.
That's my favorite place to punch.
I mean, you're gonna knock him out.
No, but remember.
Oh,
when
I
we
was
left?
talking about girls.
Punch you right in the fuck.
Remember when we left though? Because they did. The police already had him off to the side.
Where's Johnny? Let's get Johnny in here. What? Yeah,
Duh.
we're gonna get Johnny.
Okay.
on. We're gonna fucking call Johnny right now. Video call him.
Something went wrong. It went wrong.
Something went wrong.
How the fucking something?
You
goes
could
on?
not call now. You got to call back later. We're busy.
What the fuck does that mean?
What?
What the fuck does that mean?
Is
Did he
he
block
on?
you?
He was only active an hour ago.
Oh, they're sleeping.
No, it's like
We don't need to call Johnny. I just thought it'd be fun. I just, for some reason, I was like,
12:30. He's
what,
sleeping.
what's going on here? Why can't I find Johnny on my fucking list of people that I talk to? I talk to Johnny all the time. Oh, there he is. Let's see if I can do it on here.
Are they all crashed out?
No.
Maybe.
Why did it come on here, but it won't come on here? Where's Johnny?
Ongoing call.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, we're yeah. Hey,
It's-
I'm trying to get you on the big screen, but I can't.
I can't.
Was that the extended rap version?
You sound like yeah, your bald spot's showing. No, you can. Yeah, no, that you. Yeah,
We gotta try this.
I want to get you. I'm trying to.
It's gotta be.
What do I got to do?
Open it. Close it out and open it again. Close it.
What?
Close it out.
Go big.
Close this?
Yeah.
Now open it again.
I'm trying to get you on the big screen.
Okay, well, you work on that, and you work on your problem, and I'll work on my problem, and I'll be right back.
Hey, Johnny, say hi to the camera.
Put the
What's going on,
Say hi to
brother?
the camera.
How you doing, bro?
What do you want me to do?
The camera.
It's me.
No.
You gotta get in front of the camera.
Yeah, well, he's kind of like...
Okay, well, I'll call you
there.
back. I'll call you back.
Okay, give me like 5. I need to make a drink.
Yeah. Hey, everybody drinks.
I gotta get a
Everybody
drink. I gotta get a drink. Hold on to that thought.
Uh-oh. I'm starting my house on fire. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Why won't it come up on there?
Try restarting
Close
Edge
Facebook
Chrome.
right out.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do?
Close Facebook right out and then go back into it.
I thought that was just automatically gonna work.
It should.
It should.
Okay, wait.
Try restarting.
Restarting your computer.
No, I'm not restarting my
no,
computer.
Visit our help. Issue.
Visit our out, my
What a
friend.
fucking disappointment that is.
You gotta call Taiwan. They'll put you in touch with
I
somebody.
thought I
in
was gonna be
India.
able to just put them on here. Me and
Go to the help center and see what it says.
I'm not going to the help center. I refuse to go to the help center. I've been trying to stay out of help centers since I went to rehab. Can we audio call him?
Oh, and then do video.
You should just have them sign in.
Click
Now
on
do-
video. Click
Now
on.
do video.
No, that's not gonna work.
No, you had to click on video.
No, I tried. It wouldn't let me.
The video wasn't lit up.
That's weird.
It's very weird. I gotta get him on Zoom or something.
Jason Newstead.
Is that what? Is that who that was? Cliff
Cliff
Burton.
Burton.
Anyway, we don't need to be there. Don't focus on the TV. Back to us. No, I was just gonna try and get Johnny on as a fucking we're trying new things with technology, right? Because they were supposed to call in last night at 10 o'clock.
What happens if he tries calling you? Or videoing you? Will it work?
Do you got his number?
Yeah.
So text him and
But
say,
like tell him to video
Yeah.
call
No.
you.
I know where you're going with this
Yeah.
already. Yeah, I like it. And then I'll answer it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's got something to do with everything I have set up here.
Oh, it might. Yeah.
It's my cameras and everything are probably my video card is dedicated to all of this and it won't fucking go to that.
But he
Yeah.
might when he tries.
But the audio worked fine,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
but it sounded like shit. I think it was dragging all of our audio into the phone call audio. Oh wait, I gotta go back to
or
here
it could be
then.
the fact that you're
Yeah.
there, you don't have camera.
Yep.
But I would get him to try to call you. See what happens.
There you go.
He's only calling me though. Oh wait.
Go video accept. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh, we got him.
Fist bomb.
Fist
Fist-
bump. Everybody drinks.
What's up, Johnny?
I can't see you guys.
Oh.
You can't see us?
No, you can't see us. We can see you. You're live on the pod.
Yeah, but if I can't see you, I'm gonna forget that I can't see you, and I'm gonna forget that you guys can see me. I'm gonna start doing weird shit.
Why does it sound like you have a train going off in the background?
It says fail to start the video camera.
Hold on. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta get them to shut that off. Hey,
Yeah,
shut the fucking
Yeah, shut the train off.
Jesus fucking Christ. When I'm on a podcast. I told him, shut the fucking train off. Hello?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're still here. Can you hear us?
Oh, fuck, I can only hear you through the speaker.
Shut the fucking train off.
I shut the train off. I told him to shut the fucking train off.
All I can hear is a train.
All I can hear is a train.
What's the train? Who's got?
You might have to watch
Okay, you want to know what? This,
You have to watch him through.
It's not working.
yeah, this isn't going to work. This is,
You have to set your phone up so we can see you guys. Your phone.
we tried. I really wanted to get Johnny on. That was
a
Johnny.
whole
Everybody,
bunch of noise.
everybody,
That's a lot of noise.
that was Johnny. We're going to have to work on that. I have a feeling we're going to have to get him through Zoom. No, the noise is
Give me a
gone.
second.
Give me a second.
What?
Can you shadow your phone off the TV?
Yeah, I can, but not right now. How do I get us back to where we all were? Oh, yeah, okay, we're all back. We're all back. We're on it. We're 2 hours and 43 minutes into this. This is a fucking great podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Good.
for coming over.
No problem, man.
I wanted to get Johnny on. I'm going to have to work on that.
What?
Fuck.
Hope you don't have a dog.
Oh, I thought you were, giving me one of these. Oh, fuck. If Stormy had been there. Okay, we'll close this out. Okay, worst tattoos. Worst tattoos. You got no bad tattoos?
Yeah.
Anything written.
What? Anything written?
I don't like stars. I don't have stars, but I do have a worse bad tattoo.
Can you show it on camera?
I can.
Okay. No, not right now.
Oh.
Take your clothes off. Apparently, here, let me put the full camera on you. You don't have any bad tattoos? Do you have any tattoos?
Dude, I got like 8 or 9 tattoos.
What's your worst one?
I don't have a worse one.
So
It's
there's got to
covered.
be one that's
It's covered.
Oh, it's covered. Did you know that I got my bad tattoo covered? Not covered, but
Redone.
redone. It's even worse now. What's your least favorite tattoo out of all 8 of
The
them?
one on my leg, it does need to be touched up because it didn't heal the way I wanted it to.
How do you heal a tattoo the way you want it to?
Well, properly.
Is that? Oh,
That sounds like that sounds like when
What do you want me to tell you, man?
when I got my brand, it didn't heal the
Hey,
way I
how'd you
wanted
get
it
the
to.
STD
like
from
at all.
fucking?
that's the tribute one, though, right? That's
What?
the tribute one.
Yeah, to my friend Sean that I played a lot of hockey with that died of an overdose.
Oh fuck!
And
A lot of people died of overdoses.
yeah, he always played right wing. I always played center. I put him on my left calf.
Calf.
That doesn't make
You
any
want-
sense.
His left calf.
No, it does.
His left
It
left
does.
calf. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you put them on your right calf?
No, trust me.
Okay, I get it. But it's not a very well drawn tattoo.
No, it is. It just. Can I show you it? Like, is there
Yeah,
any way?
yeah. There's a way. Here, let me.
It's a decent tattoo. It's just the way it heals. Some of it flaked
Let
off.
me get
and
this other camera
It needs to
going.
be touched up.
How do I do that? Oh, I just fucked that up. I'm gonna on right here. This camera right here.
All right, might be a little high.
You are a little high.
Yeah, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, boy.
Take your pants down.
If you can
Oh, look it. Your pants are too tight.
That's a big
see
tattoo.
that, can you see it?
That's a big tattoo. No, I can't really. You got to get right over here.
Yeah, well, I really like I'm fucking 53.
Looks like a fucking delicious chicken wing.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh yeah, Team Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Irish, because Sean
Yeah.
was
Your
Irish.
socks are
You're-
way
I
too
was gonna
fucking
say,
tight.
Your socks are way too tight.
Yeah.
What are
But
you
that,
talking about? My socks are
You got the imprint.
yeah.
Yeah, because they've been up there. They stay up.
Yeah.
They stay up. They're not
That
those
reminds
socks
me
that
of
drop
a
down
that reminds me of a
annoy you.
story. That reminds me.
But there's just
No, that was a tribute to your
Nice.
buddy.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's your worst tattoo?
oh,
It didn't heal properly.
Like your worst concept
heal
or the
properly.
worst artwork?
here's a story to this tattoo, right?
Okay. We're hearing about it. I'll tell you the story about my worst one. It's not
Shut-
crazy on my
okay.
head either.
It was my 29th birthday. No, my 30th birthday, sorry. And we were having a party over at the house. And I knew Sean was getting into some crazy shit. Like doing some nose nachos.
Cocaine.
Yeah. And
Fucking love cocaine.
well, he called me and said, I am coming over. It's like, yeah, no problem. Come over. No, don't bring any blow over to the house, right?
You said this to him.
Yeah, at the time,
That's a terrible thing to say.
my wife was pregnant with Ethan, and I know if he would have showed up with the cocaine, there would have been a fucking problem. Well,
Right. Yeah.
Sean shows up with the cocaine. We get into a big fucking fight. Yada yada yada. I threw him out of the fucking house. About 2.5 months later, Ethan was born.
Yeah. Love Ethan. Great kid.
Hadn't
Yeah.
talked to Sean. Haven't talked to Sean in that time.
Yeah.
He calls me up, said, I got a stuffed animal for Ethan, and I'd really like to come over and see it. And he's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. Like, I crossed the line, right? If you asked me to do something.
Did he cross it or did he do
No,
it?
he crossed it.
Oh,
He
didn't-
crossed it.
Yeah. He didn't-
No, right there in front of me after I told him not to bring it.
yeah. That's terrible.
Like,
he
he threw it
couldn't
out,
hide it
he
in the
threw it-
bathroom or.
No, he threw it out on the
Yeah.
table in front of everybody.
So that's a rookie move.
Yeah, that's a bullshit,
Yeah.
move.
Absolutely.
And
I'd been hiding in the bathroom.
yeah, so after that argument, Ethan was born, and he said, "Hey, I want to come over, and I got him a stuffed animal and everything." I said, "No problem, Sean, man. You come on over tomorrow, and come see Ethan. And we'll have some coffee, and sit down, and shoot some shit. No problem." He died that night of a hot shot.
Like that's heroin and
Heroin, cocaine,
or meth and
and-
cocaine.
Heroin, cocaine, and ketamine.
Ketamine.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hot shot.
To all the
Yeah.
fallen soldiers that have died from doing stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the tattoo done.
I got the tattoo done, man.
Yeah.
But he never got to see Ethan. Ethan never met him, even though he wouldn't remember him because Ethan was just born,
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was just one of those things that kind
At least he didn't fucking die at your house.
No. But Sean was going down a route that we all, oh,
Choo
yeah.
choo.
Yeah, but it wasn't just that, man. There was a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
Like a lot of drinking.
What was the other tattoo that you got covered up though?
Which one?
You had more
Where
than
the-
one
I got two.
covered up.
The koi.
Oh, the koi fish?
Yeah.
That was Tyson. He had a tattoo and he never finished it.
What was the tattoo?
It was a whole fucking object fucking design, but it ended up looking like a white power fucking symbol on my back.
So he had it covered
So
up.
I never wore a fucking shirt. I was like, I gotta get this fucking covered.
And now he's got a koi
Especially being German.
It was not what it was supposed to be. It wasn't what it's supposed to be. And it looked like a fucking white power symbol. I'm like, fuck.
You've had all the other tattoos covered up then?
No.
Have you guys seen my key lime pie tattoo?
Yeah.
Nice tattoo.
When
That's
did you
an
guys see
awesome
that?
tat.
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Were you there?
No,
for
before that.
No,
Before
no,
that.
because you and Kelsey went and got tattoos.
Yeah, but you guys weren't there before that. After that?
Thanksgiving
No.
we were.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's when you would have seen
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah,
I saw it Thanksgiving. We saw it Thanksgiving. Yeah.
That's not my worst tattoo. That's actually one of my favorite tattoos.
The key lime pie is awesome.
Yeah.
So I have one cover up,
Yeah.
and that was when
What possesses somebody to get their
No,
tattoos
no,
covered up?
here's the story.
I don't understand that.
because there's a story behind this one.
Why would you
She's
get
going
a
to tell you about her
No, I'll
tramp
tell-
stamp.
It's my tramp stamp that
Tramp stamp.
How do you cover up a tramp stamp?
Because John says like, can you?
How do you cover that up?
Because so on my lower back,
Ooh, look, it's not here.
No,
it-
but listen.
no, I had off my wedding invitation because I was previously married that I had two hearts entwined with
sounds like a great marriage.
with
I'm fucking
tribal
good
with tribal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then
White power symbols.
I met John, and a couple months later, like I'm talking months later, John's like, "Can you get that tattoo covered up?" I'm like, "What tattoo?" And he's like, "The one on your lower back." And I'm like, "What do you like?" I
You forgot you had it?
Yeah,
I
And-
forget.
and I'm like,
sometimes, too.
what?
Yeah. I got one on my head.
because I have a lot. I have like over 16 of them.
What? A lot of problems?
No tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos.
But a tattoo ain't one.
I have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
So then John's like, "Can you get it covered up?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like,
What'd you do?
"The one that
What'd you do?
the one
Throw a
that I-
blanket over yourself?
the one that I see."
Only a certain part.
So he ended up, get this, selling his. He had no.
Dignity? Oh no, your
That was
dignity.
before that.
Your dignity.
That was before that, dog. Come on.
I'm sorry. I
His
fucking-
boat trailer.
I sold my
he had a
boat
trailer to pay for my.
You had a boat trailer.
He had a boat and a trailer.
Oh,
and,
where'd the boat go?
Well, my dad sold the fucking boat when we were out camping.
And you
no,
just had a trailer
it went to
left.
It went to the paintball field. The boat.
No, that was the other boat.
Oh, so his dad.
So you guys have a boat. No, you guys
Had
have
a
no
boat.
boat,
I
but
had
you
a
still
boat.
have the trailer.
and he sold it to
Who
pay
buys
for
a
my.
boat without a fucking trailer?
What are
They
you
did.
talking about? I had a boat. It was a 12-foot.
No.
No,
Who
but you only
buys a
had the
boat?
trailer.
No, these guys wanted the trailer, or
And he sold
buying
it
the boat.
to pay for my tattoo.
They wanted to buy the boat for their camp. They already had a trailer.
so they
up
bought
there.
the boat
It
and
was
trailer.
a 12-foot boat. They threw it in the back of an 8 or 6-foot bed.
So
It
you
was
still had the
fucking-
trailer,
yeah,
and
I
the
sold
trailer
I
paid
sold
for
the
your.
trailer.
lower back tattoo.
Yeah, I just want to be
cover
clear.
up.
Hey, my audience needs to be clear. About
Yeah.
it. Our audience.
But that's not. I don't have. To me, I don't have a worse tattoo. I have one that's. You don't get words written on your side.
Why?
Why? Because I've lost.
I'm getting
weight,
the lyrics
gained-
to Bad Fish written all down my
Well,
side.
no, I'm not friends with her anymore.
I'm a bad fish.
I'm not friends. Like I don't see her much anymore. So it was a girlfriend and I that got the same words tattooed, and like I've lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, and then the guy that actually did it, that was the last time I went to him because it's actually the worst tattoo. It's bad. To me, it's bad.
I had crazy tattooed on the side of my head, and 40 years later, I shaved my head to see the tattoo.
and you're still crazy.
No, it says
What's
no
it say?
because I got so old.
So it's lazy.
It says lazy. I'm like, fuck it. And like this tattoo just keeps giving. I'm never covering it up.
John
Are
always
you showing us?
John always wants me to cover up my first tattoo, which I'll never cover up my first
Yes.
tattoo.
I'm never covering up any tattoos. Never. Not in a million years. I've seen so many people.
Oh.
What's that? that.
That's why you don't get lettering.
Side by side or miles apart.
Oh my
Straight-
God! I just blew a big fart.
No, I can't read flaws straight from the heart. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Smell my fart.
The lines were really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the guy that actually did that tattoo did previous tattoos on me, which was my hibiscus on my back and my feet. All my feet are done. And he did good other than the color.
Your feet are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, her feet.
My
Her
top
feet
of
Do you
my
have
feet.
do you have a frog on your foot?
The lizard.
Gecko.
Yeah,
Gecko.
gecko. Yeah. I was gonna say if it's not you, I'm not sure who she is, but I know there's a girl
She
with
got
a
a
frog on her
Komodo
foot.
dragon on her foot.
A gecko.
I'm glad I didn't get any bad tattoos.
Yeah, you did.
No, that's yeah.
But-
I personally would never get a tattoo covered up. I fucking literally this isn't even my worst tattoo. I'm not even getting into my story yet, but I have fucking 7 pink anarchy A's, which is a liberal fucking shithole fucking and construct. The liberals have hijacked the anarchist movement. So I have 7 pink anarchy A's. They weren't pink when I got them; they were red. And he wanted to outline them in black. I did it, and it is what it is. Give me this camera. We're gonna get that fucking camera over here. I gotta find where that other camera is. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so these are my liberal shit fucking anarchy A's. There's 7 of them. But 7's my number. If you look on the dice on my arm, it equals 7, 1 and 6. And the tattoo artist wasn't even going to put 1 and 6 in the position of the way they are on my arm because that's not the way they show up on the dice. And if I had have been thinking, I should have done 4 and 3. Because all I wanted it was to equal 7, but I like the 6 too, right? And the 1. So those are, but my worst tattoo is I might have to take my shirt off.
That one. That I never understood. Is that like a really bad Motley Crue tour tattoo? Like, did you party on the bus with Motley Crue? Shout!
It was a bad.
Shout at the devil!
It was a. So everyone, however this works, however you can do it. How the fuck do you get this in here? My key lime pie
Work
tattoo.
the camera, Todd.
My key lime pie tattoo is actually fucking awesome. But this one is fucking terrible. But it was even more terrible when it was just dots and there was no eyes on the bird head. It was bad.
What's the
The story behind it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the story behind it. So I'm getting. Oh, I gotta go back to all of us. Okay, so I'm. You guys know me. I got a history of fucking getting fucked up and fucking being stupid. You guys don't even know me that way. Are you? Somebody point the camera towards Dino. No. You all right?
Yeah, that was just funny.
I do stupid shit, and I
Really?
Yeah. So I'm at this place, and these are my friends, right? I love these people. These are my friends,
Yeah.
and like they're horrible people, most of them. And so we're sitting there, and I'm getting fucked up. I'm drinking. Everybody drinks, fucking partying it up. Fucking everybody drinking.
Everybody drink.
So Buddy's a drug dealer, and he's got a tattoo kit complete, ink, brand new needles, gun, everything in a fucking like a poker set, like a barbecue kit, like you know how the stainless steel fucking deal going on. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got a tattoo kit." He's asking me if I want to buy it, and I was like, "Oh, you got a tattoo kit?" I was like, "I'm interested." But I'm not interested in the tattoo kit.
You just want to tattoo.
I'm interested in getting tattooed,
Tattooed.
and I'm wasted. And we're doing lots of cocaine. And he doesn't know how to use it. And I'm like, because I hate to say it, but I'm very respected in the community.
Yeah.
In the shithead community, I'm highly respected. So I make Buddy figure out how to work this tattoo gun. And then he's like, okay, well, what are we doing? So this little sketch.
We're doing a shitty tattoo.
Yeah. So this little sketch that I have on my arm that everybody's seen, I've been drawing that my whole life. That was like skateboard, Bones Brigade, fucking punk rock shit. I've been drawing it forever. So I drew it on the fucking I drew it on the table with a fucking pen, with a fucking marker.
Okay.
And I draw it on the table. Nobody even cares that I'm drawing on their table. That's how bad of a place we're at.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing shit on the table. And then he starts tattooing it by eye from what he sees me sketch into the table. But he doesn't know how to tattoo, so it's just dot, 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 dot,
So-
dot, 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 dot. It took like 3 hours to do it. It's like Steve-O and Henry Rollins in a Hummer driving through the desert.
Yeah, 4x4ing tattoos.
Boom, 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 boom. He does it all. He gets it done. And I get home and I'm like, I start fucking kind of coming to a little bit. I drove home like a day later or half a day, maybe shortly after.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I was in an Uber. I get home and I was like, I start Googling what's the best way to not look after a tattoo that maybe you can get it off of you. And it says, don't put peroxide or rubbing alcohol.
No.
So I start looking around my fucking medicine cabinet. I find
Liquor.
I find peroxide and rubbing alcohol.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I started combining them. And I'm rubbing it on myself. I'm like, let's get this fucking thing off of me because I was way too fucked up for this. I don't need this on me. So I get up in the morning, still there. And I was like, fuck, that's good. That's a fucking terrible, terrible thing that I've done to myself. Still to this day, worst tattoo I've ever had. Still my favorite story. I've gotten fucking... All my tattoos are shitty, and they all have a fucking story just like that one.
So then you can't change it then.
No.
No.
You can't do it. Because
No.
if it's got a story
Well-
and it's memorable to you.
But then, yes, exactly what you're saying. But
Yeah.
then I go to get the fucking key lime pie tattoo. I argue with that guy for fucking a day and a half over text messages
Yeah.
on how I want the key lime pie to look like. I show up at his tattoo shop. He goes, "You must be Todd." I was like, dude, yeah, that's me. But like, I'm
Never
not
argue with your tattooer.
No. Yeah. And if you do, just walk out because
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
So I wasn't happy at all, but he wouldn't let me leave without the girl his apprentice that did my key lime pie tattoo, which I love.
Yeah.
North Bay fucking tattoos, whatever they're
Yeah.
called. She did a great job. Awesome. Great. Everything was good. But he wasn't so good. But he wouldn't let me leave without her touching up the really fucking... Because I'm complaining about the designs he's giving me, and then he looks at my arm and goes, "You don't look like the type of person that gives a fuck." I was like, this was something different.
Yeah.
So then she did what she did to it. like put straight lines so it's not just fucking polka dots.
Yeah.
Put polka dot things. And they actually asked me if I got it in prison. I had people that I was fishing with. I'm a guided.
Is that the jail tat?
Yeah, no, I've never been. No, I've had people that I went fishing with. They're like, "How old were you when you got that?" And I was like, "It was February." And
February.
I'm telling them this is in July. Like literally 4 months ago, I got this tattoo done. But she did what she did, but then she fucked up one thing. But she did put the eyes in it and the little fucking dots in it. It's a shitty tattoo. That's
It is a shitty tattoo.
It's a shitty tattoo.
Well, the thing is with my lower back tattoo was my ex-husband's friend that had done the tattoo, and I got it covered up. And a lot of tattoo places don't like doing cover-ups. So
Mike Austin out of London, one of the best tattooists in Ontario, will not even touch a cover up.
well, it was a friend of ours that we paintballed with that when I talked to him, I'm like, "Can you cover this up?" And
He
he was
actually-
like, yeah, I can. So
He was the one that did the dragon on my arm.
Yeah.
So
each one of mine though has something behind it. It's just a memory.
Oh,
and
mine's
something-
got nothing behind it, but
All mine do.
mine's just
Ridiculous
like
story.
tattoo me, motherfucker. What do you got? I don't know. What do you got?
yeah, but that's how
It's
my
just like, yeah.
that's how all my tattoos go. Yeah. I got one on my leg. I literally have one on my leg, and I walked in there because I'm the kind of guy that I don't like booking tattoo appointments. I'm
Yeah.
not fucking looking for designs. I'm not doing whatever. If I want a haircut, I go to the barber. I get a haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I want a tattoo, I just feel like getting tattooed.
yeah.
So I would literally walk in any day of the week to any tattoo artist and just say, tattoo me. Like, I don't even have an idea. I don't even care what I want. Just,
I did
Poke.
it like okay, so before I met John, I did online dating. And that was my date. I met him in Hamilton. And he's like, that was like...
he tattooed you or
No.
you went for tattoo?
We were like, let's go for a tattoo. And I went, and I'm like, where do you go? And there's a place in Hamilton. I don't recall it. Nope. And all I remember was it was a girl that I had that was my sock monkey on my calf. And I thought she was kind of sketchy.
Those are my favorite.
Pretty
Fucking
sure.
if
pretty
I could get
sure-
a sketchy monkey to tattoo on me, I would.
Pretty sure
Was it
she
done in
was high as a
Thailand?
kite, thin as a rail. And then she kept on stopping. She thought it was pretty cool that she was tattooing a sock monkey on me. And then she's like, "Oh, give me a minute." The back door was open. It
Did
was
she go
cold
outside?
as shit. Yeah, it's cold as shit. And then he's all like there, and he's like, "Oh, it's looking good." The very next day, I bruised so bad. It was swollen and everything else. I had to put ice on it. Grant you, that was one of my best tattoos ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ever. So-
Most of my tattoos are from Danielle, Dragon's Den in Woodstock, which is probably closed down. I don't even know if Danielle's still alive, whatever. But he had a heavy hand, and it always bruised and scarred very badly.
That was
Really?
only...
So
yeah.
his needles were too deep.
No, well,
Yeah, his hand,
he was
a
going
heavy
too
hand.
deep.
They call it a heavy hand.
Yeah, yeah.
He did crazy
'Cause,
on my head.
like, all the guns,
he did the one on my
all the
side.
guns they have nowadays.
He did the Anarchy
A's.
A's, the pink Anarchy A's, but they were red when he did them. That's not his fault. The guns?
The guns, they have an automatic thing where the needle goes in. You can fucking dial the needle in for the right depth.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah, well, you didn't have a professional gun either.
You want to know what the one I fucked up the most, and I'm in some ways I'm glad I fucked it up. But Mike Austin out of London, he's like top notch fucking tattoo artist. But his brother John is the one who on my Jack in the Box. He fixed the mouth and did a bunch of touch-up work around it and give me a little more color.
Yeah.
And it was a cover. It's a cover up, but a redo. It's not like the tattoo wasn't covered up, but Mike wouldn't touch it, and I had to wait 9 months to get in to see John.
Yeah.
And then me and John sat there, and he was like into the old diner like all his whole room was old diner shit, and I wanted to get him to do a checkered flag and a Confederate flag down both sides of my arm above it, and he designed it all. Fucking sat there because I fucking didn't show up and didn't have the money to do it. I fucking missed my appointment. They probably hate me for it. Not now to this day. They wouldn't even know who I was.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad I didn't. As much as I love the Confederate flag, I'm kind of glad I don't have a Confederate flag tattooed on me. But another thing I was gonna get, no, it wasn't the checkered flag. It wasn't the Confederate flag was the first thing, but it was gonna be a checkered flag and the thrush muffler. You know thrush
Yep.
muffler stickers. It
Yep.
was gonna be a checkered flag and a thrush muffler sticker or flag on either side.
But
But I'm not into
mufflers.
racing at all. I'm not even into race. I haven't raced anything. Like I raced to the bathroom. That's it. No, fuck. Tattoos are a fucking crazy thing. I would never cover one up though. I'm against the tattoo cover ups.
That was the only cover up.
To each his own, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
That was
definitely.
the only cover up
Absolutely.
that I had because John requested it.
What about piercings? You guys pierced?
No, I've never pierced.
Just my ears.
Yeah.
I did have one higher up on my ear, but then it got infected. So
Yeah.
nothing else.
Brands? You ever been branded?
No.
No.
I'm branded.
No.
I'm
You're branded?
Yeah, I'm branded.
Crazy.
You've never seen my brand? I walk around with no shirt on all summer long. You've never seen my brand?
Probably, but like I don't know. No, what is it?
Looks like a scar.
It's
What
a
is it?
fork burn. Harry did it.
Is it a hot
Oh!
knife injury?
No. It was a legitimate brand, but
Oh, okay.
the
I
think
only
you said
metal
that.
we had. What?
Yeah. No.
Right here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had to have seen it.
Yeah.
If you
no,
spent any time
I
with
think
me,
you said the story.
Yeah.
When you were talking about being branded, I remember my
it was a brand though. It wasn't just I got burned. It was literally being branded.
a buddy of ours took like a fucking hot knife to the face because he slipped.
No,
Right? So
mine was
he's like, he's cooking
actually.
these hot knives, right? So he picks one up, and he's got the second blade. As soon as he put the second blade on, he like kind of put too much pressure, and it slipped, and it fucking burned him right across the lip.
Did you not?
You could
did
see,
you guys not
you
do
could
that
see
on
the
purpose?
ridges in the fucking knife that burned right across his lip.
Did you guys
man.
not, as kids doing hot knives, did you not accidentally fucking purposely touch your buddy's top lip with a hot knife?
No, because we
We
did 'em-
all used to do that.
No, I would
We
never
do-
trust somebody giving me a hot knife.
Oh.
Hot knife. I would have to do it myself.
We've done thousands of hot knives back in the day, but once in a while, your buddy would fucking hit you in the lip with it, in the top lip. But it was totally on purpose, and you totally hated him. But you would definitely get another one.
I have to say, the best thing is sink tokes.
Buckets, buckets.
Bucket tokes, sink tokes. We call them sink tokes.
Yeah, with the bottle and the fucking
Yeah,
water in.
you
Yeah,
got the 2-liter bottle, right?
Yeah.
Three quarters.
and the 9mm fucking socket head
And you
with a
push it
screen
down,
in
you
it.
put the hash
Yeah,
or
bucket.
the wheat.
It was
Weed,
hash.
you make
It was
full
hash
hash.
in the sink. It was hash.
Yeah, and then you light it, you pull it up, and it fills up, right?
Yeah.
And then when you want to take it, when it's ready, you push it down, and it goes boom, right up.
Yeah, well, see, we did that in the sink for years, and then I went to a party, and they actually had a bucket of
Bucket,
water
yeah.
and they called them buckets.
Buckets.
I've never done hard drugs.
Done a parachute.
Weed is not a hard drug.
That's not a hard drug.
I would love to do that with. That would
Oh
be
my
fucking, fuck. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, for
I-
about like
hey,
2 seconds
I've
when
done-
you're hard.
I've
I
done-
gotta edit that out. I don't. We don't condone the use of here.
Nope.
I've been since rehabilitated.
Stay away from fucking meth. It's no good for you. You'll fuck yourself up.
This sounds like a
Singing.
dare. This sounds like an after-school special. All of a sudden.
DARE.
Drugs are bad. Stay away from them now. Don't get in the van. They don't have no candy.
I don't think that's a drug problem.
I don't know, man. I'm just like throwing shit out.
Yeah, well,
Just trying to help the youth,
no,
man.
definitely don't get in the van with candy. There's
Yeah.
definitely no candy in the van.
Yeah. Don't do drugs.
I run a
kids.
van like that, and we don't even stop to get Halloween candy.
Yeah, I know. Don't. Hey, all I have to say is don't do drugs unless they're free. Okay.
I think that's a terrible advice.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
You know.
I know there's lots of free.
But if you're
drugs.
not gonna fuck around, you're never gonna find out.
well,
Yeah, I know.
hey, I've designed a whole podcast around this. I've done way too many drugs. Actually, I could probably.
Well,
get some
what's
more.
way too many?
Yeah,
right?
no,
We, like, we
yeah,
all
no.
have-
You're right. You're right. You're right.
What's way too many? Because everybody does drugs
No,
every day.
no.
Whether
This
it's
is not a
tobacco
drug
or
podcast.
No.
it's caffeine.
Everybody drinks.
Everybody does drink.
Everybody drinks. Everybody drinks.
Drinks.
Oh,
It ain't no fist bump. Bump.
Sure.
So what else?
Ah, you caught that.
What else
Fuck.
do we have?
What else
what
we
else?
got?
Do you want to wrap it up? You want to wrap up the
let's
pod?
wrap it up.
Want to
man.
wrap the pod
Yeah,
up?
let's wrap it up. It's
All
been a
right.
good night, man.
Yeah.
It's been a good.
Well,
podcast.
we're gonna continue to sit here and drink.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, but we're gonna wrap up the pod.
Yeah,
We literally were at 3 hours and 18 minutes, so I think that's a good pod.
I think we got
That's
a
a
lot of
good-
good content
Yeah.
to go through and make a really fucking
Yeah.
good podcast.
Okay, so one last time, everybody fucking drinks.
Everybody,
Everybody
drink.
drinks.
Merch store is going to be
Cheers.
open. You're going to see John and Sandra back before episode 18.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
We can't go that long again. It's
No.
been 8 episodes in
Yep.
3 years, I think. I got to start putting out more podcasts to begin
Yeah.
with. Yeah. All right. We're wrapping this up. Merch store. Everybody drinks. Thank you, John and
Everybody drinks.
Sandra.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you,
Thanks
Tammy.
for having us.
Yep.
All right. Cheers.
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 How do I turn this thing off?